What is going down, everybody? Hey, I'm your boy, Tamel Cuts, proud owner of Uppercuts Barber Shop.
Hey, this is Lonnie Horn, proud owner of World Class Faders and World Class Stylers Barbershop and Salon.
You are watching another episode of Horticulture Podcast with the United Barbers Club right here on the YouTube.
Yes,
What
yes,
it do?
yes. Happy
What it do?
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. I got you, player. I got you.
Yes, you already
Got you.
know, man. You already know, man. I'm
Happy
excited.
Tuesday.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel so good. I feel good. You feel good this Tuesday, T?
My God. Yes, this Tuesday is a little different than other Tuesdays.
It's
Yes.
way different. It's way different. I do want to get not hella out of order, but just one little notch out of order and shout out that the clubhouse is officially open because Tracy,
Jack.
the Bay Beast, the Beast of the Bay, is
Beast
up
of
in
the Bay.
here. And we love you and we back in Cali and we
I
glad
feel
you
missed for her to be here so early, man. I kind of feel missed. Like she just couldn't wait for us.
yeah. I think she knew we was gone. She felt ain't that's dope when you could feel that we out of the state.
Yeah.
And she knew. She messaged us earlier on IG. Said she'll be here tonight. So
Yes.
much love. And then shout out to Ray's Barbershop, man. Good luck with your Billboard nomination, man.
Oh yeah.
Love to love you, man. Love to love you. And
Yeah, I
then
put a lot of votes in from every dang on profile I got, player.
hey, I gotta step my game up then.
I
T
was
over
sending
there.
them.
We got a cheat for our guy.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our guy, man. We love you, man. We got that $100 to
The Barbers Illustrated to Jason.
Jay.
Shout out to them. They in here already too. That's
yes,
dope.
sir,
That's
man.
dope.
It was a pleasure to meet you in person. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. All right, man. What you got on, buddy? What you wearing?
Oh, but man, you know, I mean, I ain't got much up going on up here, but
I need some music, man. Let me do this. Let me do this, man. You moving slow today. I got us, man. So, T Melly.
Yo.
I mean, what you wearing today, man?
Well, you know, I'm rocking that Bob.
Ooh, is that new Booksy?
Booksy more. If y'all don't know, you're gonna know now. That's the Barber.
Shout out to our Booksy team, man. We're going to talk about them in a minute too, man. Shout out to our Booksy team. I need that shirt. I got that shirt, but I don't know where that shirt at.
No, right.
I got that damn shirt, man. I don't know where that shirt at, man. We got to figure this out. All right, y'all. I know y'all wait for this every Tuesday. You want to know what is Lonnie wearing, though?
They waiting for it every Tuesday. They just can't wait to find out what Lonnie got on.
I love this moment. I love this, man, because we get blessed with these things, and we like to give them some light. So you will see this hat come many a times because it just feels good, man. This is Zero Doubt. It's a very well built hat, man. Wherever I go, you see the little Ghostbusters symbol right there. But yeah, zero doubt in yourself, man, and zero doubt in this hat because it's dope. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing on the head, and on the chest I have "By God Made Apparel, Faith First, Fortune Follows." I'm serious, man. Me and T both grabbed one of these. As soon as we saw it, shout out to our barber sister Tina. As soon as we seen it, I didn't even know you was on there. I was on there at the bowling alley. Yeah. As soon as we seen it, though, we was like, we gotta get it, and we got to meet the guy who actually made it, and he was at the expo this weekend selling them.
Yes.
So, all right, man. You want to hit our sponsors? Tell them who's sponsoring us and our partners.
Yes, indeed. You guys sit back, be comfortable. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Barbers Illustrated magazine is the ultimate magazine for the culture, craft, and community of the barbering world. Get stories and insight from your favorite barbers from all over the world. Plus, much more you won't get anywhere else. Subscribe now at barbersillustratedmagazine.com, just $6 a month for print, or go digital for $2.99 a month. Join the movement at barbersillustratedmagazine.com.
Vitano, vetted talent now, the first platform built to let barbers show their skills, personality, and presence through video. And for shop owners, it's a game changer for hiring. No guessing, no wasted interviews, just real barbers showing real work. Before they walk in your shop, every profile is ID verified. Barbers get discovered, shops build better teams. Everybody wins. Vitano, skills speak louder than words. Download now. Available on all platforms.
So this is a Bopper card. Someone can scan the QR code or I can just tap it to the back of someone's device, click the link. Now they have instant access to all of my website links, all of my social media, and my contact card. That is Bopper.
Yeah, that's them. That's them, man. And we're very thankful and very happy to have these sponsors that help us keep this platform going and growing. Ooh,
Man, thankful is an understatement. We are so blessed, man. We're so grateful. I mean, seriously, man. T, we just two boys who picked up some clippers, man.
oh yeah,
Two boys who
long
picked
time
up
ago.
right.
A
Picked
long
up some
time ago.
clippers a long time ago, and now we able to partner with companies like Booksy, Vitano, Barbers Illustrated. You know, it's just and Bopper. It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. So I just want to always make sure y'all know that we are super grateful, man. Shout out to everybody in the damn comments, man.
Everybody.
I'm kind of lit up today. I'm feeling good. We are back in California. You want to tell them where we was at, man, this last weekend? Which I got some people to poke at. I need to know why a few people wasn't there.
Yes, true that.
I got a few people, but where was you at, partner?
I feel I'll give them a little sneak peek.
Hey, I'm about to go level up. I cannot settle for nothing. I never been regular. Always knew I could do better. I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in. Now me and the money are way too attached. Still repping 919. The city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve. I put in the work. Now I'm about to level up. Been on my grind since 2013. Now the way that I live, I feel like a king. 24 hours, I'm locked in. I'm feeling like Kobe. Getting these rings. Do what I want when I want. Ain't got nobody telling me shit. Still got a whole lot of weight on my shoulders. Getting my reps up, hitting that gym. I've been feeling like I'm underrated, but day to day I've been chasing greatness. Nothing left on my bucket list, but I'm grinding like I'm still in the basement. Ain't nobody who working harder. Money tall like Wembanyama. They be talking from the sidelines while I'm on the court. I've been a baller. I'm about to go level up. I cannot settle for nothing. I never been regular. Always knew I could do better. I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time.
Ooh.
Boy.
If y'all had no questions, I know y'all got some now.
Man,
Bah.
was anybody in this here comments at BarberCon this weekend? Because that's where the hell we was at, man. See, honestly,
Hey.
man, like, what's your experience from BarberCon Dallas, man?
For what I could really get around and see, because we was working, to be honest, guys.
You ain't lying.
I loved it. I loved the setup. I loved the different rooms things was going on in. I loved the like mellowness of the lighting. It wasn't like real bright. It felt like kind of felt like a hair jam kind of setting, but bunch of vendors. They was doing all kind of stuff there. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Lee and his team that put that on. I
Yes.
kept going to the door and just videotaping the line for I think it was about an hour or so. That line just was always long. It just took a while to get all them people in. So it was dope, man. Good show for my first time there. You went last year.
Right. Did
You
I
ain't competed.
describe it well though?
Yeah.
Like the intimacy, you know what I mean? I was telling them it was like it wasn't loud. You know, a lot of the shows are loud. And that's okay. It's like barbershops. It's every type of shop, every type of vibe. I like all of the different events. I love going to barber events. But I appreciate each one for their different element. And so for me, I was bragging to T that BarberCon just felt like you're supposed to go talk to people,
Hmm.
but it's not dry and quiet either though. There's sound, but it's just not that's not the main thing. It's not just like a loud party. We be partying at ours. We be we be dancing. We be like DJ Mike, turn it up, and then we got people dancing in the front row, and it's fun. But this is to me, BarberCon is definitely the a place to grow. Um, I don't know if y'all really caught them details in that video, man. I know it's quick and it's a lot of little clips, but please, it's on our page too. Shout out to my editor. His name is T Melly Mel. He put together a raw ass video, but I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we were blown away. Just blown away with the way that Booksy showed up this weekend with us and for us. Um, it was just beautiful, man. We've never had a stage set up so eloquently like that, man. Just never, man. And I love the fact that Texas was out there deep, boy. Texas was deep. If y'all ain't been to Texas, Texas is like Cali, like it's its own little country, So you go to a Cali event and you'll get some people from outside of Cali, but you're gonna get all North and Bay Area, South. Well, it's the same thing in Texas. So for us, we love going to get around barbers we have met. But the dope thing was a lot of them was like, bro, man, I watched the podcast, man. It's like I love what y'all
Yeah.
doing, and we was like, oh, this Texas love is fire,
Yeah, that
man.
was dope, man. It's just cats that you don't know or you've seen on Instagram for them to come up to you and tell us that I've been checking y'all out, man. I love what you guys are doing. It just helps us to keep pushing because there's times where, man, it's time consuming. This
Very.
takes away from our families, takes away from ourselves, and we pour into it as much as we can, and it be people like you guys that send these chats now and people that we run into that keep telling us stuff that just really keep us going. And we didn't stake our claim, man. We've been told we're the voice of the industry, so we're claiming it. We're the
We
voice of the
are
industry.
the voice of the
we're
industry.
we're bringing people on so that they can speak loud and proud about whatever it is they got going on and how they can help somebody or what they're going through, whatever the case may be. It's going to do something to somebody, and we're going to make that voice, give that voice an opportunity to be heard. So
Let,
that's our
let's share
mission.
let's share with them how that's been working lately too, because this stuff is happening organically for us, y'all. We might have a topic, we might have something we're working on, but then we'll get a call from somebody else who's really dialed into the industry and be like, we need y'all to talk about this and that, or we need you to get so and so. And for them to call us when these are people that we look up to and that have been paving the way in the industry, it makes us step up to the responsibility and realize that we got to see ourselves the way that our peers and that our industry is seeing us. So we in there, man. Like we not backing down from that. So it's the same for y'all. If there's things that you feel this industry we need to touch on, like get at us. Get at us. Now, we can't talk about the barber next to you who keep taking your guard, your number one guard, and them type of things. But if it's something that affects the whole industry, man, like we here for y'all. Who in these comments was at BarberCon, man? I just want to just touch on it a little bit, man. I see Ray Brotherhood up in there.
Yeah, what you call this in there for sure, Jason.
Jason Barber Illustrated. Finally, see, this is what's fire right here. So while our guest gets in here, let me touch on this real quick. So there's so many political things going around in the industry right now about just all kind of stuff, race, culture, events, and all of that. I'm not here to debate or argue with anybody. Everybody can have their own opinions, but I'm gonna tell you this: there ain't no way you gonna ever hear me say, nah, don't go to these expos, don't do this, because it's changed our lives. I look in these comments and can't nobody tell me otherwise. I see KN stars. How do I know a KN stars?
He's at
Going to the
CT.
events. CT Expo. How do we know a dope, grinding, beautiful, just gangster barber like that, putting it down with safe sensory? How do we know that? It's through these events. How do we know? How do we know a Rick the Barber?
Word, bro.
Seriously, how do we know?
Word.
You know, how were we able to support Rick through his journey, his downfall he had, and him, triumphantly coming back from that? It all came through barbering. But how did we even meet him? Events.
Let's be
Ray,
real, man. Our connection with Booksy came from an event.
come on, literally. So I vowed, man. I was like, I want to make sure that if we're gonna be the voice of this industry, we speak up loud about what we feel, and it's not an argument with people. It's just another perspective. So we're not trying to shut nobody else's perspective down, but I'll be damned if I sit there and watch people get influenced totally opposite of what we seen proven to work. So, yeah, man, there's different routes you could go. You don't got to go the Barbers Club route. You could go anybody's route that's a model that fits you. But I'm telling you straight up, if you hear anything that say don't go to these events and you listen to that, you cutting yourself down. You cutting opportunities down. I'm gonna hit a couple more. Barbers Illustrated. We was working with Barbers Illustrated online and became partners before even meeting in person. We literally just hugged this weekend after we've been working for months, right?
Yes.
Been featured in there. They featured our winner of our what was it? What was that contest? T
It was the
rep
rep
your
your school.
school, rep your school, and then boom, it's other people that's been on the cover of this magazine because of his interactions with them here. So
And
it's
yes, I was
a
gonna say
domino
that
effect.
you have
Babies,
baby.
babies. That's our sister.
We wouldn't have known babies if it wasn't for meeting Jerry and being over there at the Golden State Expo.
Come on, man. I mean, I just want to hit a couple more of these. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not gonna bite my tongue about this stuff, man. Did we already touch on Ray Brotherhood?
No.
Okay, Ray Brotherhood, anti-broke barbers. Everybody know anti-broke barbers. If you don't stop playing with me, man, we see Ray, and no, we don't all know all about each other's mamas and all that, but we got this barber thing in common, and we realize when we get there that we have that in common, that we all invested and we saw value in showing up to this place, and we want to leave with something. So it's weird. It's kind of like the easiest place to go into to grow without wondering if it's okay to talk to this person and that. It's actually you playing around if you go there and don't talk to somebody. It's too
Oh yeah.
easy. It's too easy. Even the celebrity barbers, they all want to talk to people. Who else I can
Everyone
hear?
that I've met that really we have conversations about, like Tank and
Come on,
several others, man. They be like, they go there to meet you guys, to
to
meet
meet
other
y'all.
people,
Yes.
because that that just helps them to actually grow as well, because they've all been where you guys are.
Yep. And they need you. They need you for their growth. They helping you grow. You're helping them grow. Um, and it's funny, me and Brandy, the barber dog, we were talking about the term celebrity barber, and you got some people. I know DL, we love DL to death, but DL be like, I don't like that word celebrity. I actually like that we have celebrity barbers. I like that barbers can make it to these levels and be recognized, acknowledged, appreciated. I think it's another thing if they act like a funky celebrity, barber. That's different. But the people that I've met and we built relationships that we consider celebrity barbers, I'm proud of them, man. They conduct themselves good. They pour back into the industry. Man, you could walk up to Barber Dog any day, and she is pouring. She's tired from pouring. You walk up
Yeah.
to Mr. Official. Shout out to Mr. Official. We got to really build with him this weekend. Man, we watched them live, y'all. They pour into people. So yeah, there's no way in the world I would ever tell y'all, nah, don't go to these battles. And I don't care what race you are. I don't care about none of that. I know we had some race topics on here recently. That is not what we're dialed in on. It's just if there's topics that are happening right now and it's affecting a lot of our industry, we're the voice. So we are going to touch on it and bring some people to elaborate on it. But that's not our main focus, y'all. Seriously.
No.
Seriously. Man, who
But
else? Ray. Oh, I'm sorry. One more. Ray. Vince. Ray's Barbershop. If you don't stop playing with me, man, this dude right here, man, you would think we go back the way we be
decades.
in the DMs. Come on, T, you give it at least 10 years, right? You'd be
Yeah,
like,
decades.
man, you would think we went back with Ray like that, but it was just spiritual connection at events. We're all pouring there. And the dope thing about Ray is a worldwide celebrity. He wouldn't call himself that, but definitely a celebrity barber for real. And this dude, man, he don't care if you got 300 followers, you could have 20 followers. He will pay attention to you. I mean, it's just, and he'll pour into you, not just pay attention, he'll pour. So, man, yeah, I just want to get real clarity right there that y'all be careful because there's no way in the world I would tell you to not attend these events. You'll be missing
Yes,
out.
indeed. So I do want to tap into where we just came from and what we just did and who we just did it with.
Ooh, please. This was
Guys.
crazy this weekend.
So um we was invited by Booksy to go and do what we do is our podcast. We typically do it on at events, but last year we did it with them as more of a podcast experience where you'll have an audience and everybody can hear us talking to whoever we're interviewing, and then they can ask questions at the end. Booksy showed up and showed out. The first one was a concept. We was trying it out. This time, man, if y'all look on our IG, the way they set our booth up was crazy. I have not seen Booksy partner up with other companies or other people the way they did with us because our logo was all over the banner. It was Booksy United Barbers Club, Booksy United Barbers Club. They had our pictures all over it was just crazy, bro. And the experience that the people that came was able to get was the real interaction. They can ask a question to whoever we're interviewing and get some real life information. It was just crazy, man. And then we shot a whole content day the day after, like 8 hours of content for their global campaign. We are blessed to be just part of Booksy USA, but Booksy has now tied us into being part of their global campaign, and we're very thankful that they picked these two young cats up
Yes. Yes.
out of Sacramento from bumping into Stefan Baturi, the CEO of Booksy 7 years ago at a barber event.
At a good one.
He
At a
seen
barber
us.
event.
It was so funny. We wasn't brushing him off, but we were so excited he was there. Lon rushed him, said, "Do you know who's throwing this event?" He said, "No." Lon rushed him over there to meet Jerry. Like, Jerry, you got to know who's in here. And he left him with Jerry, and he came back. Lon came back. He said, "You know who that was?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "That's the CEO of Booksy." I was like, "What? Oh, that's dope." And we going on about our thing, and he comes back by and says, "Hey, I want you guys' information, or here's my information. I want your information." Me and Lonzo and I, we're like, it's on IG, Sacramento Barbers Club. He's like, no, 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 I want your personal information. And ever since then, we have built a relationship with Stefan, and opportunities like this are now coming all the way out where they're investing in us, and
Man.
they rolled out the red carpet for this weekend, and it was fire. So there's gonna be some
Fire.
crazy content coming. Y'all keep your eyes out
Yeah.
and just
This is
keep.
about to be bananas, man. This stuff that's about to release, it's gonna be so beautiful, man. I'm excited. I would love to tap into some of the names that were there with us.
Oh yes,
We had James Cutsits out of is it San
San
Antonio, Austin,
Antonio,
San
San Antonio.
Antonio. This dude is a beast, man. He's one of the ambassadors. And we really got to bond with our Booksy team this weekend. So, we all still in the group right now, just hitting each other. Everybody like, I love you. I love you. I
Yeah.
miss you. I can't wait to get off and get back on there. And then we had Tina Sapia out of where, Florida?
She's in Massachusetts.
No,
Bubs.
she was originally from Boston, but I thought she went
She
down to
yeah, she's in Florida, but she's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston.
Bubs.
Bubs, yeah, Tina is a
Down in
beast.
Florida.
She has a barbershop and a salon out there, and she's been with Booksy 7 years. But man, you talking about, she's the one that actually got us on these shirts.
Yes.
Faith first. What is it?
Fortune
Future
follows.
Fortune follows. She had this on when we was out one night, and me and T was like, "Oh, we got to get that, man.
You
It's
got a
so
chair you
dope."
can spin around in?
Yeah. Let me
They
show
gotta
y'all.
see that.
Tell me if you can
God
see.
made.
So
That's just
the line is called God Made Apparel. And man, I'm telling you, this was woo. But anyway, so Tina, and then it ain't even no good order to put these people in, man. It was like being with the Avengers. We was
it
part of the Avengers.
was. It was. It was.
We had the original Barber doll. Y'all know Brandy Lachey. That girl, she done became like our barber sister. I can't even say her name without, when you do this, when you go, man, like that. We didn't. We've known her for a little while. We've been acquainted, I should say, but this has just taken it to a whole nother level, man. And then we always admire her, but we also admire Mr. Official. And listen, y'all,
Yeah.
if oh my goodness, Lord, out of Chicago, if y'all don't know about Mr. Official, look up Mr. Official and scroll down and look at some of his shave work. Oh my goodness, this dude is like whipping a blade like like nunchucks. He like, who swings a blade like that? This dude is like, and man, we talking, and it was so dope because I admired him for so long, but we got to talk and meet the real him, the real yak,
Yeah.
and man, just to listen to him going through his pages at dinner last night, we was just going through, his cuts and everything, and he was just sharing the thought and process behind it, and then the progression on the social media side, and it's just, I'm like, man, new barbers, even veteran barbers, need to follow this dude. He's just got so much game on there, man, game. So yeah, we have Mr. Official. And then we had our dude, Crazy Carlos, out of
Yeah. Bruh.
if you try to
I
share it,
can't.
it ain't gonna make
I'm not. I'm
sense.
not.
It ain't
I'm
gonna
not.
make sense.
I'm not. But I can't see Carlos the same. I that is it's
I
stuck.
seen your face, and I
It's
was like, I
stuck
know
in
you
here.
want to share, but if
Oh
you
no, no,
try
I
to
can't.
share
I
that,
can't. I
it's not
can't.
gonna work.
Nah, you gotta have you got one of those things. You just gotta be there unless you see the picture, and hopefully that all comes out. Cause
When the
that.
videos come out, hopefully
Oh my
they'll be able to see
God,
some of what
bro.
we experienced. But Carlos, man, this
Good
dude is
dude,
just a
bro.
beast, man. He like a gangster in the industry, man. What up, Jeezy? Good to see you, my dude, man. We talking about BarberCon this weekend, man. But yeah, Los was definitely a hitter on that team. Did I hit everybody? We had Mr. Official,
Um,
Brandy, Tina, Los, and then James. James
yeah,
cuts it. And then you had the United Barbers Club, man. And I'm telling y'all, when I see we was in there, we moved together the whole weekend, man. And shout out to Booksy because, like Tamel said, we've been working on this relationship with them for a while. And I know it's a lot of talk of you could do this on your own. You could always do it on your own. Me
yeah,
and Tamel have started businesses on our own. Um,
yeah.
but it's okay to not do everything on your damn own.
Amen.
And I really am grateful for what they have done. Grateful for the trust they put into us. And man, boy, you just keep an eye on our page, man. I'm telling you, when you see how they had us out there, it was just beautiful. I was so proud. But anyway, we first night we went out and bowled. So we was out bowling, having a good time. They did this so smart, y'all. We've never interview people that we went and hung out with like this before. So we all bowling. Everybody I just named, official, barber dog, all that. And now, y'all breaking bread, eating, having fun, clowning on each other. Brandy almost slipping down the wax on the she had the bell by
Yeah.
the she
Yeah. And she didn't have
so
bowling shoes on. She was bowling in some Nikes or something, bro.
it's a
Yeah.
male.
Hey,
It's a
I'm gonna
male.
be
Notice
honest.
them nails.
Yeah. If she would have failed, I would have laughed. I would have laughed. I might have been down there on the ground with her laughing. I
Just to
something
make her
about my
feel, just to make her not feel
something about
alone.
my brain. I don't be like, oh, you all right? My first thing is like, oh, then I'll be like, oh, you good? It just works like that. I laugh first.
So we bowled that night. We had a good time bowling, and then the next night we oh wait, oh no, did we do breakfast the next day? Yeah, we did breakfast before the show. Oh no, we all
No.
went and supported Brandy's class.
Yes. Let me say something real quick before you
Yeah.
go on, because I want to get this part going. So I'm not sure if our guest is going to be able to get in. I don't know if something came up for him, but I want to do this too. Anybody that want to hop on, we're gonna bring up some hot topics and we're gonna discuss some hot
Yes.
topics on here. So if you want to get on, just put a barber poll in the comments. I'll send you the link and we'll pull you in. And we're gonna be talking about whatever topics we pull up and try to stay on that topic. All
Yes.
right,
Raise your
carry on,
hand.
Lon.
What you want them to do? Raise their hand,
Yeah, you can put a barber poll in and raise your hand. Give me
or just
just
let us know. Let us know you
yeah.
want to jump in. Um, a matter of fact, I would love to hear. No, well, no, that's a future topic. I don't want to spoil that. The expos. But yeah, we
Nah,
hung
we
out.
got that coming.
Yeah, we hung out with we went and checked out Brandy's class. She did a dope class. And then we hit the event, y'all, and we did our podcast experience live on the stage. That was a beautiful experience. We got some good content. Kicked it that night at the after party on the rooftop. The rooftop was dope. More networking, more networking. And then I know Rick, like, hold on, I almost let it out, Rick. I was like, yeah.
Jason, check your text. I texted to you. Let me
And
know
then,
if you got it.
Jack is funny.
Oh, Jack said something.
Jack is scarred.
Yeah, well,
Jack is scarred.
Jack, I let you cool off because I got a
Jack is
briefcase
scarred.
full of stuff. You got to
Jack is
know,
scarred.
I've been
Woo.
getting stuff on
Hold on.
you for a year, bro.
Let me finish before we
Yeah, go ahead,
bring in
Lon. Go ahead.
anybody. Sal, shout out to Sal, man. So for the people that's paying attention to me ramble, man, before we bring in anybody, I just love sharing this experience, man. My whole thing in this is not bragging about, oh, we did this or we hung with so and so. It's just like motivation to, like, and inspiration and reason to go and do it yourself. Like, we're not anything different, you know what I mean? There's nothing we do that you can't do, and there's nothing that we see anybody else doing that we can't do. It's just a matter of, are you gonna do it or not? And if you don't do it, then don't blame nothing on nobody. Just say you don't go do those. But anyhow, so yeah, we hit the rooftop. And then what's dope is Booksy had to stay an additional day. They asked us, could we stay on Monday? We were gonna fly back on Monday, and we like, yeah, what's up with that? And they're like, well, we want to do a media day, and they got a global
Campaign.
campaign that they pushing, global barber campaign. And so, man, they rented out a spot, and we just shot all day. And so
All day.
all day. I mean,
We
they
really
had
got
us.
to know each other because we was
Yes.
locked in the room most of the time waiting. Hey, found out that my boy Yak, Mr.
Yes.
Official, is a magic man.
Yes.
Not, but he hella, bruh. He is funny.
Man, that dude, I love Mr.
Oh, he
Official,
is
man. I mean, I
funny.
love that dude on another. I love everybody on that team on a whole nother level, but I for sure love Mr. Official. Shout out to Bopper,
I
man.
was gonna
Our
say shout
guys.
out to Bopper,
Yes,
bruh.
shout out to our guys. So real quick before we bring our clubhouse in, um, it was just a beautiful thing, y'all, and I just really want to inspire people to not let headlines make y'all short yourself on these opportunities. All these opportunities are out here for all of us, man. And this is just important for me to say today. Sometimes I could say a lot, sometimes I could chill in the back. Today, I wanted to say a lot. And then to end this, I want to let y'all know how much we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. We talking about how much we love this team we done built with out there. But this is our team on here. Like real talk. Y'all gotta understand y'all giving us y'all time on this Tuesday. Some of y'all are in different time zones. Y'all got shit to do. You got family, y'all got business. We are so grateful, y'all. Real talk, man. And just to show you how dedicated we are to this, they had us booked on the flight to come back this evening. What time was it, T? Like 9?
Yeah, bro.
So we can
Yes,
hang in Dallas. And that sounds fun. But we like, nah, man, we
we
not
can't.
gonna miss our podcast, man. We not. So we moved that flight. We literally got back here today at 4:05. And then Uber got ourselves together for y'all, man. So I just want to share that with you and give you perspective on what this means to us. So it don't seem like we're just sitting here talking and running our mouth. Nah, this is a big deal to us, man. So
One
I'm
good
done.
thing about the people that we got in the room right now, they were there, so we can talk about that
Yes,
first. We can talk about that
yes,
first. So
yes. Let's
first
go.
off, we'll bring one of the guys that brand is swept, not sweeping, has swept the industry. A matter of fact, I gotta learn how to talk first. I'm jet lagged.
You want me to talk for you?
Well, I just want to say I want to get my merch game up with this brand, and I be seeing them, and I be like, why haven't I? Why did I walk by their booth, shake their hands, and walk away again without grabbing me something? So
I know we
next
don't
time
got
I
none of
see
that
y'all, bro, I
merch.
gotta grab something. The one item I do have, I kind of outgrew that.
When you was a kid, or since you been grown,
I've been grown. I kind of outgrew it.
they ain't been
My
around that
chest
long.
became breasts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I got to get me some more stuff. But shout out my man Ray Brotherhood right here with Anti Broke Barbers Club.
Man, hold on, hold
What's
on, hold on.
good,
T
fellas?
slipping, T
Oh, I forgot,
slipping,
Lon.
man.
Yeah, my
T
fault.
slipping.
My fault. I got you.
Yes, yes.
Here
Shout
I
out
am.
to
Here
no.
I
Let
am.
me get him. Let me get him. Yes.
All
You sit back and talk.
right, all right, all right.
Good to have you, Ray.
What's going
Yes,
on,
sir.
fellas?
Nothing much. Lon, you
That
want to
boy,
bring in the next one?
that boy live in the warehouse. Look at him. Got merch behind him, man.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, I need
so
that
yeah,
pink
man.
though.
Next coming to the screen is again, man. This I'm just proud of how this guy is moving. He's very militant, and when it comes to building relationships, he's like stealth about it, man. He sees something, he sees talent, he sees value, and this dude don't waste no time. He gets at you. He did it with us, and ever since then, man, I just been seeing relationships grow with us and him and his brand, and then also some of the other trusted people and brands that we deal with. I've seen them build with them, man, and I just think he is the epitome of what we should be doing at these events, on these platforms, in the actual shops, on the streets, everything. This dude moves patterns to make stuff grow, man. So bringing to the screen, we got our guy, man, Jason with Barbers Illustrated. Let's go. Barbers Illustrated magazine, to be specific.
Magazine.
Yo, what up? What up, man? Hey, such kind words, brother. Such kind words.
I mean,
We was
hey,
making
listen.
that
I
stuff
mean,
up, man. Now,
you family now. My idiot brother gonna give you a hard. He ain't gonna never
Hey, it's
say nothing
fine.
just straight. If he say
It's
whatever
fine,
he
man.
say, he mean the opposite.
yeah,
But
it's
Oh, I
love.
know, I know.
It
It's
means
all
love.
good though.
nah,
It's all
man.
good though.
I mean I speak from my soul, Jay, and I admire you how you move very militant about like I'm getting at this person.
Man.
Boom.
Hey, that's my military roots, man. Hey, that's how it goes, man. If you
Come
and
on.
my mom, I'm the only child. My mom raised me. Closed mouth don't get fed. So all I can do is ask, and all y'all can do is say no, and it's on to the
Man,
next.
I love it. I learned from watching you, man, and I'm
Hey,
glad to
real
be
quick,
tied in with you.
though, I'm glad this brother's in here, man. I emailed Anti Broke Barbers Club about a month ago. Um, check your email, man. Get back with me, man. I got something real special for you, man. I want to link with you.
Guys,
Definitely.
send us another email, man.
Ain't gonna
Sometime we'll
cost
just
you. Ain't gonna
Bring it to
cost
the
you
top. Bring it
nothing.
to the top for him, Jay.
you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, he
Okay, yeah.
said.
Just send another email. Sometimes we just miss them. Stuff get busy. We get a lot of emails and things like that. So if we
I
missed
get
it,
it.
just send it. We'll definitely get back to you.
That's why I
I
said
got you.
bring it back to the top. Now he got you on his radar and bring it to the top, man. I would love to see y'all two connect.
Yeah, I got you, man. I don't want to I don't want to spoil nothing or talk about what I want to do with y'all on here. We'll talk later, but I think it'll work for both of us.
This boy
Sounds
he be
good, man.
thinking, man. JB work. I'm
Mhm.
telling you,
I
man.
love how you move, Jay. I
Me
love
too.
Man,
that you. I love what your magazine is doing. That spread you did on the school that won our thing at the event, bro. I'm gonna be
oh,
honest,
Simply Divine.
bro.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that okay. I know Jay's got this magazine and he's got a lot of other stuff going. Okay, they'll get like a little quarter page, maybe a half a page. No, you acted up and gave him 3 pages, bro.
Oh yeah,
Man.
bro. We don't. Hey, listen, man. We don't short around here, man. If I'm gonna put you out there, I'm gonna put you all the way out there. So when you
Man.
come to Barbers Illustrated and you want to tell your story, you better be ready for the story to get told because it's definitely gonna get told.
I
Hey,
love
everybody
that,
that's
man.
listening, please go subscribe to Barbers Illustrated. The digital copy is like $2, almost $3. The printed
Yeah,
copy is like $6, almost $7. Y'all invest in yourself. Tax write off, man. Do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
man.
Do that.
and he puts a lot of
And
inspiration in there, man.
yeah, man, because this industry is full of people who, have been through something or is going through something, man. And people look at us and think we just barbers, and we spend a lot of time behind the chair and we listen to other people's problems and other people's what they got going on. But you don't know what that barber had to go through to get that license. Or I talked
Right.
to a barber at the Barber Expo, man. I got at BarberCon, I got somebody I spoke with. I ain't gonna say his name because he want to kind of keep it low key, but he said it took him 8 years to get his barber's license because he kept, going out of school and stuff kept coming up.
Yeah.
And,
Hmm.
once he
Yeah.
got his license, it was on and running, man. So I can't wait for y'all to see his story, man. It's pretty dope.
I like that, man. I
Oh,
like
shout
Ray.
that.
out Rick too, man. Rick the barber, man. Shout out to you, man. I understand. I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you back home and doing everything, man. Keep your head up, brother. We gonna link too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to get you with Rick.
Ray, let me start with you, man. You was at BarberCon Dallas. Was have you been to the other BarberCon Dallas? Well, the one last year?
Yep.
Okay. How would you what's your feedback from BarberCon Dallas? Like me and Lon talked about it. We like the intimate settings. I like the different rooms. It felt like it wasn't no big box. It was like, oh man, I can go over here and it's a whole different thing going on over here. Well, what's your thoughts about that? How that was set up?
I like BarberCon. It's a good show. A good crowd, a show,
Mm.
right? I definitely always give Lee his credit with just the crowd of his show, and sometimes that might just be based on what vendors you're picking. I know Lee was a little bit more choosy with picking vendors and stuff for his stuff like that. But now it's just so many brands now. So it's like, how do you deny these people or just say no, we can't have you or whatnot? I was just telling somebody, when we started 4 years ago, there was no clothing brands like that. There's, what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, people made their
Man,
shirts, they made their t-shirts and things like that, but actually like a brand, like a clothing brand, I didn't see it there. And I'm sure there was probably maybe a few or whatever, but now there's a lot, which is dope. I don't, that's it's dope to see people getting their ideas across, doing something else. So I like BarberCon. It's always a good show. The different rooms is cool because you do have a lot of different areas and things going on. So it's always a good show, man. And certain people like us in the positions that we're in, um, it's kind of more than that. You guys were touching on earlier, it's a lot of inspiring, what I'm saying, talking to people and things like that. So you guys said it earlier, like, we're pouring into people. There's a lot of pouring into people, right? Um, which is fulfilling, but can be draining at the same time. But it's dope to see, and because we had a panelist there as well. We work with the
Mm,
cut. So, and just like you guys were saying all that stuff about Booksy, you know, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the same stuff way we are with the cut, but it doesn't matter. Like all brands are here to help barbers and help them elevate and help them
Yes.
move forward, right? So that's the end. That should be the top of everything for all the brands. So it was good to see, you know, people coming up to you and asking you questions and you know how this, what can I do for that? So it's always just good to be giving people help and feedback and things like that.
Ray, I like what you just said because let's be honest, okay? Every business that's there is really fighting for their business, right? Let's
Hmm.
say Andis is fighting for their customers, Walls is fighting for their
Yeah.
customers, and so on and so forth. But the ambassadors, these guys that's out here in the trenches, is loving on the other ambassadors, which is the barber love that's in this industry. We're not hating on you because you over here, what you call it. And when I see you, it's all hugs, it's all love. Man, so
Hmm.
many cats from the cut and even Squire and all that, or I be, man, what app you using? They said, okay, it's all good. It's
Hmm.
love. It's not.
Right.
That's not our fight. That's the
Sorry to cut you off, but our fight, regardless, is to get them on a long as they're using a platform,
right,
right?
Right.
That's
Facts,
Improve the
facts.
industry.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
right.
that's all that matters, right? Is we want to get these people that don't care about the apps, old heads that don't want to use the apps,
You're
people
right.
that just don't care about that in general. Like the whole industry needs to be on an app. That's just business protocol in general,
Yep.
regardless who you're with, right?
Yep.
So
I always
Yeah.
say that when we make these improvements and we do them together, it makes the whole industry look better. When we have these downfalls, it makes the whole industry look worse together. And so
Right.
we know that scheduling, I mean, apps done changed the game for us. And yeah, it's gonna be awkward for clients in the beginning. But it's almost like we cornered them. They're like, oh man, I heard it before when it first started happening. Oh man, I used to go here, but now they start putting everything online, so I had to go find the old school. But then that barber start changing. And then you start seeing people come back to you who had a problem with it in the beginning. It's just like you going in the store and these eggs ain't $4 no more. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, okay, I'm mad, but they adapt. So I'll
Right.
say the more of us that implement these things that's going to make us run more efficiently, it make us look better.
I agree.
And it brings a
Uh,
respect for the industry and makes us look more like a real business rather than a hustle.
Right.
Jason, I don't know if you walked around much. I know you mentioned like some people you ran into. Do you go to a lot of barber events, expos, and whatnots?
Um, I try to, man. This man, like a year and a half, has been real busy for me. But I try to get to expos as I can. I've been to a few. I was down in South Padre. They had one in South Padre last year that was really, really dope, man. It was like an international type Mexico versus USA type deal, man. It was real dope. I got to meet a lot of people there. Knew I had to come to BarberCon because I couldn't let the opportunity of meeting you two guys pass me by. And the connections you guys have, and just the way the Booksy whole Booksy team, man, just embraced us, and I got information from them, from everybody on the team. Like I got information from everybody, so I got
Uh,
either inside covers or covers coming from everybody on the Booksy
let's
team. You know what I
go.
mean?
That's
So
fire,
Let's
yeah,
man.
go.
being in the element around it. Lon talked about it earlier that he'll go to a barber show. He'll never tell nobody not to go. And I think the people who are saying don't go haven't been, or they had a bad experience at one. But you can't let that stop you because there's so much going on, man, and there's so many people. Like you can't. If you don't go, it's like you'll miss an opportunity. You know what I mean?
the
I
don't
went
go is
there
crazy. The don't go is
specifically to
crazy.
meet you guys and to meet people. But I went there specifically to meet you guys. But I met so many other people, and so many other relationships were built just from being in the building. You know what I mean? As I was
Yes.
walking up to go inside of the Barber Expo, people saw the Barbers Illustrated logo. They saw the Barbers Illustrated shirt I had on, and they was pulling me to the side, like, "Hey, I need to talk to you. I need to talk
Hey,
to you."
Come
And I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna
on,
get to
man.
everybody. I gotta go see my people." You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, Barber Expos are legit, man, and it's a lot of hate going around about them, but just being in the atmosphere, you can't help but be, your wheels are turning. Like, hey, I want to work with this person. I need to link with these people. Or I can, maybe we can do this or we can do that, man. It's just so much opportunity in those buildings that I would hate for somebody to listen to the internet and miss out on an opportunity because they felt like they didn't need to go.
My thing would be very well said. First off, man, I'm an amener. I was amening you the whole time. Like yes, yes. But think about this. You know that saying. Put yourself around. People that are doing what you want to do. Put yourself around people that are winning. Put yourself around opportunity so you can get opportunity. I'm just like, where else? Where else for barbers would you go and get this? Like, I'm
there
not
isn't.
saying that
Exactly.
I can't. Yeah, I could work something out and go down to Southern Cali and catch Ray, and me and you and Tamil, we could have worked something out. You could have came to Cali, or I could have came to Texas, and yeah. But that's one thing. What you just said, excuse me. What you just said was the bigger picture. You came for us, but you left with a plethora of opportunities.
that's my
Right.
word.
That's to your word. But my point is like I've never seen anything that can make me not say what I'm saying. This has changed my life, man. I'm not selling no tickets to nothing. I'm
Right.
just being real. Like I wouldn't know none of these people. And it's not just about and that's and it's to your point. Yeah, people had a bad experience. But okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You go find another one.
But
We have bad
what's
Yeah.
the
experience.
bad
Yeah.
what's the bad
Go ahead, Ray, because
experience
I was
that
gonna say that
what's
too.
Let me tell
what's the
you
bad
one.
experience that people are saying? Because I keep hearing that they're talking about, like, I understand the whole thing, but they're saying you're not seeing us in
Yes.
barber battles. Like, that is the last thing to even be worried about.
Thank
Right.
you, Ray. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. And to DL's point, he said it's an excuse. It's an excuse
Yeah.
for you just not going for whatever reason you're not going. But you're not going because you didn't see us on the flyer. I'm I've I've never even looked to see the color balance on the flyer. I just see the opportunity and we gone. We up and down the state. We're over back and forth across the country. Pretty soon around the world. And I just can't imagine that being my reason for not doing this.
You know what I think, right? On that aspect of the barbering and black people not showing up, right? Because I'm a shop owner. My barbers, my brothers that cut hair,
Say
blood
it.
brothers, what I'm saying, are actual barbers, right? But they don't give a fuck about going to the
That's what
show.
I was gonna say.
Right.
Say it, Ray.
Well,
It's
Right.
not.
Say
So
it.
sometimes, to me, it's like sometimes it's younger barbers that come into the game, right? So they need to come see this. Then you got barbers that want to try to get somewhere, right? So they're in there trying to do things. And to me, it's a because even though my guys and my best friends and my brothers, just because they don't go and don't give a fuck about it, don't mean that they're still wrong, right? Because I still tell them you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You'll
Mm-hmm.
still stay the same price or still say this or feel comfortable because you don't understand what's going on in the change or whatever. And not, everybody, oh, don't go to the shows to see what's changing and innovating. That's not really the thing. It's just like you said earlier, being around like-minded people. You know what I'm
Boom.
saying? You have to know that there's so many styles and there's a million barbers. It's 500,000 different ways that those million people, those million barbers are. So there's some that just don't talk and don't have this, don't not in the cool kid, not in the crowd. They need to go because we meet them with anti all the time because we accept everybody. I don't give a fuck what you look
And
like, what
I
color
noticed
you
that.
Right.
are.
Yeah.
You got one follower, you got a million. I prefer you to have one than a million to rock with
Mm.
us in general.
Right.
So it's just so, the people and the dynamic that what barbers need is so different for everybody. So you have to let them come and get whatever's needed for them. Some
Well
people, it don't
said.
work. They don't get what they need because sometimes, sometimes we be closed minded. This ain't
Right.
that, whatever. And then some people be right. You don't see enough of us in those things, but that goes past a lot of things, right? I'm a shop owner, and I can, I'm in Los Angeles. The Hispanics, they don't play around when it come to work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And my Hispanic guys that I got in the shop, sometimes they just be working harder, and I'm not finna sit and argue back and forth what that reason is for all the time, right? You
Right.
Right.
know what I'm saying? But us, that's cultural stuff. Black barbershop is like, is a black culture thing for us. This ain't just a job or something like that.
Right.
Like, we grew
Right.
up in this, like we this is like some people's lifestyle. You're growing up, so it's a little different for us. I do say we don't have that much sometimes representation certain with these brands, but these brands are trying to sign people that are going to have people come out and make some noise for them. And I don't want to say that there's not too, it's so many arguments, right? Nobody's
Right.
specifically right or specifically wrong. It's just I would definitely never tell nobody not to come, right?
I,
And I
I
and I
like how
don't
you ended that.
I don't want to cut you off, and I don't want to talk too much, but you said something because I'm a shop owner as well. And when I go to these expos, I don't see a lot of us, and I really I can't put my finger on why. I don't know
Mhm.
if it's because we feel like these brands or bigger brands don't want to work with us. But you got to look at it as, well, if we ain't there, how they gonna work with us? Like, you gotta be there. Like, you gotta be there. You got to approach these guys and you gotta let them know it ain't about, like you said, it ain't about having 2 million followers or 3 million followers, man. If you got one follower, but you passionate about the industry, you passionate about putting out good work, you passionate about putting out good things about the industry, then just like Lonnie's shirt says, you got to have faith first, and then all that other stuff will follow, man. It's gonna come.
Man.
Because
But
I remember sitting in my kitchen when I started Barbers Illustrated magazine, and the first thing I used to tell myself was, hey, I know Barber Evo is the top tier in the barber magazine, but damn it, they gonna know I'm coming. Somebody in their office know about Barbers Illustrated, and we coming. We
They
ain't
do.
there yet, but we coming. And I've had every race of person on my cover. I've had men, women, everything, man. And I work with anybody. It doesn't matter. But as black people, we got to show up, man. That's the first thing. You got to show up. These companies won't see us if we not there. So that's the
Yeah.
but you
thing we
gotta,
got to get right.
what you were saying as well, like, I don't think everybody there has to or wants to have to be somebody,
Oh, well, that's true
right?
too. Yeah.
Like when you're
Yeah.
going there, enjoy the show, enjoy the barbers, enjoy
Yeah.
the barber love, the unitedness, right? Being united. And when they come and they're like, damn, I didn't know barbers did this. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's just you want people to see something where they just, when people come with anti whatever it is, as long as you leave elevated in some way or form a little bit more, we've did our job, right?
Right.
Showed you
Right.
something, exposed you to something, whatever. So that's all it is. Everybody needs to go to these shows to see something, get a vision, get some ideas. Maybe now they want to do this. Or damn, like, I listened to that person and they told the same story I've been scared of for 2, 3, 4 years on this and on that. And or they get to meet that barber and was like, damn, that person's cool. Or, or you get to learn that this is not what I want. So
Right.
you go there and you find out, it's gonna help you with whatever you want to do.
So
But
Lonnie and Timmel, when you guys,
Don't do that. You ain't gonna do that on my not on my podcast. Get
what
them,
happened?
Lon. You want to get them, or you want me to get them, Lon? You
What I
you gonna
do?
get them? Now, Jason, I done corrected
Let
you
me let
several
me
times,
let
but I
me
don't mind doing
let me
it in
tell
front of these hundreds of people that's not
What
watching.
I do?
let me
It's
tell you. Let me tell
Tamel.
The
you.
mail. My bad. I'm
It's
sorry.
I
This
know.
is
I'm just messing
this
with
is
you,
a
bro.
ongoing
just
My
call him
uh
Timmy.
bad.
It's
mistaken
all
joke,
good.
and
It's
The
I'm
all
gonna
mail.
good.
tell
I'm
you,
sorry. It
man.
It's
won't
all
happen
good.
again.
He been
It's
doing
good.
so good though, Jay. We've been surprised. People been just
Hey,
pronouncing
yeah.
it right
Oh
It
first
yeah.
won't
first
happen
round,
again. I'm
It's
and
sorry.
all good. It's
that was
good, bro. It's
fun.
good. I just
But
Listen,
like
listen, hey, I want to ask you guys, when you started or when you did the For the Culture Barber battle, did you promote to barbers and non-barbers? Did you want non-barbers at your shows, or do you promote for just barbers and barber companies, or how's that work?
We promote to barbers, but barbers always bring their families, and
And
so and
go ahead.
we always advertise that it's a family environment, so we welcome them. So it's not like we target them, but we always put that there. And the reason we do that is because we feel that barbers are family people most of the time, and they have a hard time finding somewhere for their kids. What about they women, or what
Got you.
about they men? So we got like Lady D
Got you.
Barber.
Got you.
She's a beast in the game, and
That's
she
tight.
brings her man and her
That's
kid every time. She was coming when she was pregnant, and then we got who's somebody that brings their wife. T we oh moms. We got some barbers that they bring their mom. My
Oh
mama
yeah.
comes to our battles. You know
Oh,
what I
Yeah.
okay.
mean?
360
So.
Jeezy bought his whole
My
Oh
family.
yeah,
grandma,
Jeezy.
my
Yeah,
grandma
Jeezy.
and aunt just came in. They came from the panel. They live in Killeen, Texas.
Hey,
Um, they drove up to see me talk on the panel. So I
that's
think
dope.
it's dope because I told this because a few of the barbers were bringing their sons, and I'm like, dang, our kids is grown, like I'm saying, and I'm like, it's time for the barber nepotism, right?
Mm,
And
Oh
everybody
yeah.
talk about, so it's cool when you bring your kids and now they see it, right?
Right.
yep.
Young girls see it, and
Yep.
I promise you, we've been having like our members only experience, our photo shoot where people come, and then like I said, you're bringing friends, you're bringing your homegirls or stuff like that, and they're like intrigued, like damn, and then you get messages, oh man, I just entered the barber industry, I'm gonna learn how to cut hair. It was dope meeting you guys, so that's the most important thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Of course, we want representation for ourselves, but we're all here to inspire. We're all here to, certain people like ourselves are here to, and like Lonnie and Tamel, right?
Thank you, Ray.
My
Appreciate
The
it.
bad.
whole,
Hey, you
you know
had
what
to
I'm
do.
saying?
We had to go there. We had to go there.
I've been seeing you guys since you guys started, right?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
On the
Yes,
same
sir.
time, right? And just seeing that growth, and I commend you guys for showing up every Tuesday because I already know.
Man,
Thank
I
you.
promise you, I would have canceled today. And
man.
you know what I'm saying? So I see what you guys do, especially you guys we're older gentlemen, so we have families. It ain't like we're 22, 23 and just running
Right.
around and coming back when so you guys showing up for the culture is big all the time. You know what I'm saying? You guys is traveling, coming back, and I see you guys, and we know what that's sometimes, when people are saying not to go to shows and things like that, we know the behind the scenes what we're doing and
Yeah.
having to go lug stuff and get to places day early and get there the day before this, or you
Yeah.
miss this and this is not coming in, and so it's a lot. So I definitely commend you guys
But hey,
for
yo,
doing
Appreciate that,
that.
man. For real.
yo, they on that little clip, they showed the commercial plane, but they fly private. You know
Oh,
that, right?
stop playing, bro.
They
Hey,
fly
we
private.
Hey,
mad that our
I'm gonna show him
Southwest
this
is
picture.
changing
I'm gonna
on
show
us.
him
They
this
fly
picture real
private.
quick.
Our
Oh,
Hold
this
Southwest
up.
is
picture,
changing on us.
Southwest
I
done
hope he can
ruined
see
everything.
this.
They
Hey,
done messed up my
global
credit
entry, bro.
card, everything.
I hope he
Global
can see
entry.
this. I don't know if you
Let
can
me
see
say
this.
something. Oh, go ahead, Lon.
Can y'all hold on? It ain't gonna
Let's
focus.
on knees against.
Hey, hey, that's funny you said that, right? So
You
look,
sitting behind the pilot. That's what you
let
doing.
hey,
Oh,
check it
this.
out. I'm so grateful that these people on the flies that they yeah, man, I'm grateful, dude. I put a post out today that said two cats
Yeah, that was
that
good,
ain't
bro.
got no corporate job or nothing, and we're getting flown places. I'm grateful for it. I thank God for it, and that's the post I put out today, thanking
Right.
God. Right? I just felt grateful, so I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I had my first moment because this is the first time in my life we'd have never flown this much. I mean, we fly, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I know
And
what
that
I'm
shit, that
doing
shit is
now.
hard on the body.
Dude, I know what I'm doing
bro.
now,
They
Ray. I didn't
faking.
used
They
to know what
flying
to do with
private.
the little label. Tamel used to be like, man, you take that and you put it around. Now I can do this stuff with my eyes closed, man. I'm
What
just,
they on?
but check it
G8s
out.
now?
What,
G9s?
man?
G9. Don't listen
But
to
look,
him.
but look at this. I'm sitting next to this dude today, and I'm like, man, I had enough of this shit, man. I need to. I was like, man, I need to get to first class at least. I was like,
Bruh.
and I
Hey,
took a picture of me and his knees rubbing, and I was like, I don't even like his
Uh,
hairs on his
hey,
arm rubbing,
nah,
but my arm
you
hairs
gotta
right.
show me your boarding pass. Cause I
hey,
know
man.
Booksy got that
Hey,
big money. Y'all flying
hey,
private.
but
Red
hey,
eye.
the way me and my dude roll, that's a whole nother story.
Don't
We'll
humble
talk
it
about
down,
that.
T. Don't
Yeah,
humble it down,
nah,
man.
I ain't gonna.
We fly.
Hey, one thing I'm gonna say is, Lon, we sat across from the aisle from each other. Now we flew there, and I think we flew. Yeah, our first leg back, we got charger plugs. We got all the room. Lon got the rub in my thing like T. What's wrong with this picture?
Got this
we
old
ain't
this old
we ain't got
plane.
none of that. They put us on one of these smaller planes. Lon was hot. I did want to
Oh
say
man.
something though. I wanted to oh man, see y'all done talk too much. You mess me up. Oh, one thing was about like we got something that's coming up, and we're gonna talk about the black barbers that do show up at these events, because we're talking about a lot of the ones that do not go and why they don't go, but we do have a lot that do go, and then why do
Yes.
they go? So we definitely gonna make sure that we get that out. I think that's
Listen.
highly important, because when me and Lon grabbed onto that topic and did that panel that we did, part of what we wanted to do is find things that trigger people to be like, man, maybe, I don't go, but maybe I should start going. Or, and I challenge everybody, if you haven't been to one, at least try to go to one. At least
Right.
make it to one. So you can at least have a reason why you don't want to go again, or you find reasons to come back. So that was my big challenge. We do got Rick the Barber that's going to come on. Rick is going to be part of the panel that we talk about black barbers that do go and
Right.
why they do go. So we want to bring Rick on before we get into our hot topics. Rick, I'm only going to challenge you to not release too much information, Rick, because I know where your passion lies. I know. Ooh,
He like a
uh,
caged bull in there right
oh,
now. Look at him.
Rick, Rick is ready.
Like the bull peeing at a
So
rodeo.
for people who don't know who this guy is, this is first that guy Rick used to be known as Rick the Barber.
He's still Rick the Barber to
Yeah,
me.
Rick the Barber
Rick
by
the
way
ruler.
of Mississippi. Now he's out there in Seattle. This man has competed in over, he says, 48 something
48.
battles. Rick is the type that will fly to Connecticut without a model, or Rick will fly his model all the way out there. Rick
Oh
don't
yeah.
play about this thing.
He flying
Not,
private too.
not at all. So if anybody don't know him, you're gonna know him now. This is that guy, Rick, man. Lon, where's my music? You didn't give me nothing. Here, I got you,
What
Rick.
up, Rick?
What's up? My neck kind of heavy right now. Excuse that, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse that.
I see
Excuse
you.
Excuse
that.
that,
I see you.
I just had to hop on here with these things right quick because, I be out there.
What
Man.
is that, Rick? So people that don't know, it look like we
These
don't.
what I call my trophies. Every state that I've been to, these ain't all of them. 'Cause I keep a lot of them at the barber shop. But these my competition lanterns for
Yeah.
people. You get these when you compete. So you know what I'm saying. I keep mine for like a trophy, win, lose, or draw. So I just want to show y'all, hop on here, just wear my medallions right quick.
I
Rick,
see you.
that's a picture with a post.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a picture with a post under. Is
See
like,
you.
who don't go to barber battles? Who
yeah.
don't go to
Hey.
That's
barber
that's why I
expo?
hopped on here like this. I ain't gonna say too much,
No,
but
don't say too much, Rick, because we
I'm
gotta
gonna let
say
them
the good
see it.
stuff. For later.
Hey Rick, I got a whole pile of mine that I keep right here, man, and I be like, I hang them up. For me, they memorabilia. I don't ever throw them away. I'm like, damn,
No,
man. Each
no.
one will remind me, oh, we was at
I have
CT, we
to.
was at
I got
Vegas.
to, man. I'd have about 2,000
Hell of
lanyards
them, huh?
damn near
Oh,
from all kind of
Man,
stuff, man.
y'all gonna make me start a Barbers Illustrated expo, man. I gotta
bro,
see
don't
y'all
play with us,
compete.
Jay. Jay,
Come
don't
on.
play.
Come on.
Jay, don't
Oh
play.
man.
We
Do it.
could do a whole collab. We can pop that joint off wherever we
Man.
want
One
to,
second,
bro.
one second.
Jay
Hey,
Go
don't
think
ahead,
tempt
Ray.
Jay think he's slick. Jay
don't
said
tempt
he
me.
got
I I,
something. He
I know,
Jay
right?
slick.
Jay think he's slick.
Jay working.
Hey,
Yeah,
Um,
man.
Netflix, I told y'all.
This over 30 different states. I mean, 30 different shows right here just alone,
Oh man.
Wow,
The
bro.
ones
and
I've been to this year and last year at the barbershop.
And Rick, we didn't. That's how we met Rick. We was impressed with what he was doing online. We just seen it was just kind of crazy. We like, well, we just seen he was at this event, And then he at this event, and then he really instantly gravitated towards the barber club movement,
Oh, it's
and
a
we
baby.
and we
It's a
gravitated towards
little
his.
baby.
And then
Yeah, I
eventually
gotta
we
make sure
met
my wife ain't
in
around. She got
person.
baby fever. She see the
Uh
baby, she
oh.
go crazy.
Uh oh.
Jason don't have no ethics. He don't got no. Jason
Man,
don't got no. Jason talking all through Lon. Go Lon,
Hey,
go.
my
hey,
I'm
bad,
gonna
Lon.
mute
he
Jay.
seen that baby. That baby did something for him. He said,
I'm
"Oh
gonna
man, get
mute
that
Jay.
baby out of here, man." My wife better not see. Nah, but we seen Rick.
You back,
We
Jay?
seen him just showing up at event after event after event, and we were so impressed, like just online, y'all. And we'd like to share these little stories just because people see us all brothered up now, but they don't be knowing how that process went. And it's like we just literally see this dude online, and we liked it. We liked his character that he put out there. He always we love hearing him talk with the country accent, and then we love how excited he was to go and compete. And Rick always came fresh. That boy put a fit on, and we like, man, let's see what he
Hmm.
gonna put on. And then to Bopper's point earlier when we was talking about these being family events, Rick always bring his wife. I say about 90% of the events that he been to, his wife was there with him. And that's a big deal right there when it come to
100%
answering.
of the shows.
Man,
She's at every one I go to.
I thought it was
That's what's up.
100%, but I could have swore we had one or two. But anyway, I ain't that's your wife.
Yeah,
So
that's your
if he
business.
said she was there 100,
Hey,
she was there
hey,
100. But
you
my
gonna be in
Yeah.
point
trouble.
is, we couldn't wait to meet him in person, and it felt like we already knew him because of the way we was conversing online. Now we DMing each other, we supporting each other, we reposting each other. Man, we seen each other in Vegas. I had to ask myself, had we already met in person? And it was the same thing with Jay this weekend. I was like, damn, this is the first time, huh? But
Yeah,
this is that's
Jay, both of them felt
dope.
like family, bruh.
Yeah,
Felt
Jay
like
felt like we
family.
already met in person. I had to remind myself, like, damn, we haven't, huh? And look at us, we hug like it's been a
yeah.
long time. Like so,
Let me
Hey, a
let me
lot.
let me
And
say
P
Hey,
something.
came
Wait,
through
before
to
you say
me.
and
something, Jason. Before you say something, Rick and Jason, if y'all can turn y'all cameras sideways, it'll make your screen bigger. There you go. And it's gonna be hard to really look at the
my bad,
camera
man.
and the
This new
screen,
technology.
but that's all you got to do. Now y'all in there like swimwear.
Hold on, my
yeah,
camera
buddy.
just went out.
But
Hold
yeah,
on.
Line. When I first met Line, he was like, "Man, you look exactly like you look
Yeah, because everybody else we was
in
meeting,
person."
it was different. Rick,
Everybody be
it ain't
looking
that
different.
hard. Rick, it
Well,
ain't
That
that
boy,
hard.
I'm the
that
most
boy Rick
complicated
struggling.
person, bro.
Just
I'm
leave it. Lop,
struggling
stop,
over here.
That
stop,
might
Just
stop,
help Rick out.
stop. Just
let Rick
stop.
be the exception.
You got
Hands.
that. You got it leaning up against a Coca-Cola can.
Yeah, Rick. That's what happened when you got a Boost mobile phone.
Ooh,
Nah, I got a iPhone, buddy.
Air phone. He got an air
iPhone.
phone.
That's that barbershop
Hey,
happening
I'm
look.
about
right
to
here
call my
on
wife to come
camera.
help me in a
Go
second.
get hands, man. Hands. Come help.
Oh
There we go.
man.
Oh, that's nice, Rick. That's a nice shot right there
All
for you,
right,
Hey,
Yeah,
brother.
since
that's
I
a
cool,
that's a
cool.
since
hella
I've
clean
been coming
shot.
to shows, man,
It was the case, bro. I had to take the
Rick
case
every
off.
time.
Yeah,
You
I've
see
real
Rick
seen
talk.
every
Rick all
time
the
on.
time coming to
Yeah,
shows, man. Not even knowing what Rick was doing or if he was working with somebody or whatever it is. I just before I even knew him, I just seen his face. He was always just cool with everybody, just going around talking to everybody. And so, who knows what that, what that's done for you, right? But people see that, what I'm saying? People used to always tell me that when I used to get in, when I had the little thing with my ex-partner, people would come up to me and tell me this, man, dang, like I see what's going on, man. But I see you at this show every single time, breaking stuff down or doing stuff, and every the same thing with you, Rick. I just seen you all the time there doing something, being with somebody, working with somebody there early in the morning or whatever
bruh.
it is. So,
Yep.
and
See,
I was
Rick.
saying it's all black folks on here, right?
Hey,
So,
this is
you know
real
what I'm
talk.
saying? That we saying that are at every show.
Rick is a true one. I'm gonna tell you. Rick then came to our show.
Yep.
We didn't pay Rick to come. Rick was a judge or something like that. He came to help us. Rick helped us set up and break down because that's the kind of guy
Mhm.
Rick is.
That's
Rick
what's
drove
up.
my van to the after party.
Drew your
And
band to
facts.
after party. Rick
Like Rick on some family stuff
Damn,
for
Rick.
real.
Rick is real, bro, and I ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about that guy because I
No.
seen his ethics. I seen his love that he displays to people that he care about. He is true blooded to that. So
That's a
there's a
blessing.
lot of people that do this for clout. There's a lot of people that do this for followers and whatnot. Rick is not that guy. Not.
Facts.
No.
So, and he's at every event.
That's why this
He
topic got me like y'all
I know,
got me
Rick.
want
I
to
know.
talk,
I
but
know. I know.
I ain't gonna
I
talk too
know.
much.
I
You know what I'm saying?
know.
I can't wait.
But
We go.
I do
It's
love
coming.
y'all, man, especially UT. Like people know that I went back to jail, bro, and you was in my corner through and through. You held me down. You talked for me, both you and Lonnie. You know, even things didn't go the way I planned it to go. Y'all still was in my corner and
Oh
supported me,
yeah.
bro. And y'all forever got my heart, bro. And I love y'all guys for that, man. Especially UT, because people don't know. If it wasn't for what you did for me, things probably would have went a whole different route. And I'm appreciated for what you did for me. And I just want to give you your flowers on that. I always think about that to this day. That's why I say you always gonna be like a big brother to me, and I'm always gonna support you.
One thing I didn't want you to do is have to worry about that. So
Yeah,
Right.
I wanted you to worry about everything else that you was worried about, but not that. So
I
you home,
appreciate it.
bro. You home.
Hey, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
one
home
thing.
now.
That's one
And
thing
You
better
about
home.
than
these
ever.
two brothers, man, that I've learned over our short relationship, man. If they say they're gonna do something,
They
damn it,
gonna
they gonna
do it.
do it. You know what I
They
mean?
gonna
And it,
do
it might not they might not do it exactly when you want them to do it, but they gonna get it done. Whether it's calling somebody, getting your info to somebody, standing in your corner, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I can call these guys at any time if I just need to vent about something like, hey man, this what's going on, man. And they there, man. So we
Well,
definitely need these two guys in the industry forever because they keeping it going despite this BS that be going on in the industry. You know, United Barbers Club, man, they keep it together for us, man.
since
Lon,
day
I think
one.
And I think,
oh sorry.
I
Go
think,
ahead, Ray.
my bad. I think you guys, you know, echo on what you said. But to me, there's a lot of black people and black men and black women in the industry
Yes, it is.
that are on similar time. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
And I seen what people were doing for you, Rick. You know what I'm saying? When you got locked up and just people posting and saying do
Man,
this and do
whole
that,
campaign, bro.
like that type of shit comes from going to the show.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's not a went
That's
for the
why we ain't
bag.
gonna talk about that now because y'all get me started.
No, you
I
can't
have so much to say
get
on
Rick
that topic,
started.
bro. Like,
AT, he
you
itching
know,
to talk,
You
man.
yeah,
can see him. He
I'm
bouncing in
Bro,
the
itching.
chat.
But
I'm telling y'all,
like
y'all ain't gonna
today,
want to miss
bro.
this episode with him. I'm
Yeah,
telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
but
We're about
like
to
I
announce it
want to
too.
share something today. Like every morning I get to the shop, I just spend like at least 30 minutes to myself, and I elaborate on a lot of different things. And one of the questions that were asked to me early on in my career was gonna set me apart from everybody else. I posted this today. Like I never could answer that question for that guy. You know what I'm saying? I left that question on do not disturb. But today it just hit me that we get set apart from the other people by doing the things that we do, which is unique in our own self. Being ourselves, being creative, going out there and trying to do the impossible. And today it just hit me, bro. Like it's something that's got to be instilled in us barbers, especially the youth. If we teach them early on that this is the path to take, this is what it is, maybe we'll start seeing more young black barbers come in the game, bro. It's just what it is. So I'm gonna leave it at that until the next episode. But if you on
Don't
here,
y'all
make
miss
sure you
the next
tap in
episode.
because I do
Don't
have a
y'all
lot to
miss
say,
it.
a lot to
Don't
talk
y'all
about from the
miss it.
inside and out, from being behind my chair, how I'm able to go to these shows, provide for myself, and be the person that I am.
That's what's up.
Man,
Hey
well,
man,
go ahead.
back to you, Jason. Jason was throwing shade a little bit at us because he said they might not do what you want them to do
When
when
you
you want them
want
to do it, but they gonna do it. I think we got them questions in a
Listen,
little too late,
I,
like
I
real
meant that.
tight
I meant
window.
that in the listen. I meant that in the sense of y'all got other stuff going on, so y'all can't get to it right away. It
He'll
wasn't
learn
no
me, Lon.
shade.
He'll learn me. He'll learn me. He gonna
Hey,
learn me.
even if Mel ain't gonna never miss that opportunity, man. You alley oop him, he's
Yeah,
slamming it.
yeah,
You know
right.
that,
Man,
man.
Yeah, like
Let me
right now,
go
real
ahead.
quick, I'm gonna bring the tallest man in the industry onto the screen, guys. I mean, if I say that, y'all already know who it is. You already know who
already.
he is. Yeah, I mean, so with
That
no
must be
further
RJ.
ado, yeah,
Goodness, man.
Yeah, with no
Let me
further
do the
ado.
I
announcement.
must
Let
Go
me
ahead,
do
go
it.
ahead, go
The
ahead, go ahead.
littlest, biggest, tallest, jackest guy, no Jack the Barber, come in the
oh,
building.
Oh
What's
man.
up, y'all?
There he is.
Hey, you
Hey
got your
man.
stream blowed up,
Hey,
right?
put a shirt on, man. You got a
Hey,
shirt.
hey,
Oh, you
listen.
wearing a tank top? That looks almost like your
Hey, you the
skin.
loudest barber too, boy, cause you be your videos, you be screaming.
Well, look at his
Hey,
mouth. His mouth is hella wide. It's like ear to ear.
hey, you know that's cool because Tamel's been standing up the whole show, so that's all right.
Oh,
I
For
love you,
anybody
Jack.
that don't know,
His
No,
head
I
been
let,
love
under
let,
the
you,
me
my
mic
let,
the
me- let
whole
guy.
me
time.
let me just bring everybody up to speed for anybody who don't know what the hell they talking about. Because I hate when people talking and don't nobody know what the hell they talking about. These two have been having a height battle since they met. And Tamil is a gangster that when they come to like clowning and just man, he hard to get. Jack is funny too. But what happened is a trick got played a long time ago on social media, and it been a beef ever since then. They love the hell out of each other. They damn
Oh,
near
that's
seem
my
related when you're
guy.
around them for
That's
so
real.
my
who the
dude.
tallest?
Oh, I got
Man,
you know. You're gonna
Tamel,
know.
I got
He's
a
saying
video.
don't
I
post
got a
it,
video that is so cold. I'm just saving it because you ain't ready for it. I promise
Jack.
you. It's
I'm always
crazy.
ready.
I
There's
want to
nothing you
see.
can do that
The
can
video
offend
is
me,
taller than
embarrass me.
you. Hey, that last video was hilarious though, bro.
Which
y'all know
one?
which one? Yeah, they
the
for
Willy Wonka. Hey,
No,
that had me dying. That had me
Jack
I,
called.
dying.
We call each other every morning when we see the video. We like, oh, that was good, bro. Me
It
and
was
Jack got
funny.
nothing but love for each other.
Yeah.
If we both can get some more followers, some more clicks, hey, it's good. But we genuinely love each other. That's a
Oh yeah,
good
for
dude.
sure.
Good
hey
dude.
yo, I'm glad I got all y'all here because I've been asking in my interviews. I want to get it from y'all because y'all in the industry, man. Y'all top guys. What is the state of the barber industry right now? Is it good or bad?
from what aspect? Vendors,
Any,
from the barber, from the.
any, as an industry in total, everything
I'll
from
say
My
price
this.
charges to all the way down.
I'm gonna come from a vendor standpoint, because I talk to the vendors. I hear the complaints, the praises.
I love
Uh,
this, Ray. Go ahead, bro.
the industry is getting stretched out because there's so many shows popping up. And that doesn't mean that's a bad thing, right? It's just more barber people connecting in different states and different areas and putting on their things. But you got people that's having shows and calling them expos, and it's just a battle. And vendors are spending X, Y, and Z and going there having one thought, and it's being one thing, and it's not being this. And every vendor's not a wall or a coco and can afford these things. And even them guys are like, we're losing certain, some of them people are saying we're losing doing this and we're doing that. So in that realm, I feel like everybody wants to be J Majors, and which is fine, which is a good thing. Definitely not to knock that. But just, I feel like the events, things are getting spread apart. People are complaining about that. Barbers are getting complaining about shows not being the same. And that's just because a lot of people are creating them. So that's the complaint that I know that vendors complain about, just the industry being bad in that realm, complaining about that all year. People like Habibi that's there at every show.
yes,
He
So that's
drives to every show
yes, the
Wow.
whole
yeah.
country.
So that
all over
Yeah,
the
he
so
country.
that's
does.
that's yeah, that's been a hot topic all year, just when I talk to vendors and big
Can I
dogs
ask,
in the industry.
can I ask you this, Ray? And this might help a lot of people. Can you clear up the difference from a barber battle and an expo?
Mm.
From an expo standpoint, it's an expo, right? When I go to expos, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people for that show, right? CT, ABS, BarberCon, Premiere, um, those shows. Then you had a lot of other people that did pretty good expos. The Denver Rumble in the Rockies.
Hmm.
A lot of these other shows, the NorCal Barber
Thank you,
Expo,
connected
right?
too, man.
So, but barber battles are
Sounds so
ones that
good.
you're just doing inside your barber shop. Um, Sometimes it's one that you just got that one little small room at the small hotel, which is not shade or which is not, but you can't, you're selling people different things. I go into an expo and there's 300-400 people here. It's not an expo, right?
So
and
Right.
and that's fine.
yeah,
Sometimes you're building, but when you're dealing with vendors and things like that, you got to be mindful for what you're telling them, what you're promising them. We're going to have X amount of people in here this year, we had this many people last year. So you can't just be fabricating those numbers and things like that, because times where I'm flying to Texas and we got to drive all the way down to one of them cities where you go to and it's not easy to get to, like Dallas and stuff like that. And
Right.
it costs people money and vendors money, and they're losing out. Of course, we're there to build our brand and things like that. But a lot of people, you see a lot of these vendors every time. Some people live this, right?
yes,
And provide for their
yes.
families and things off this. So um, that's just my thoughts and aspects
I want to tap on
from.
what you
Yeah.
just said. There's a couple of things. One of them was we've been told from somebody that a expo is anybody that has, I think, how many vendors was it, Lon? 20 something vendors or
Yeah,
more or something like
20
that.
something, 20 plus
Um,
vendors.
Listen, those vendors be the health place from next door, the shoe people that sell
I
shoes.
hear you. I hear you.
It's like those, like, people act like their show was jam packed with vendors when half of these vendors are not barber related, right?
Mm.
Okay.
So sometimes people that are doing the shows, they're getting more vendors, but they're forgetting about getting the barbers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jay
Another.
Majors does an
Go ahead.
amazing job of advertisement. You see ads going across the screen constantly from
Yeah.
CT to Vegas.
Yeah.
People are missing out on promotional and marketing points about these shows. That's and it's important aspects that they're missing. You know,
Yeah. Another one to make it an expo too is education. Education is really big at expos.
true,
So
true, true. Yep.
and then
There.
like you mentioned the barbershop battles and then the small room battles. Um I but we've also heard from vendors that says, I've been to a big expo and I made this little bit of money. I've
Oh,
been to a small event and I made this
facts,
amount of money.
facts,
So
facts, facts,
so
facts.
yeah,
But it's
so
still it's still the same. It's still the same name. No, it's a battle.
yeah.
It's a barber. You in your shop. I've went to a barber battle, and it was in a barber shop, and we just put our little table outside in the front. I knew the guys, young Steve and them down in San Diego, so
Oh
I
Hey,
went and
yeah.
did it just to support them because it's just a drive
nice,
down, right?
nice,
Uh,
nice.
we did a decent amount there. Then we've done it ones that are just way better, right? So, not to knock
You just
what it
saying
is,
you
but
saying tell us what we're
yeah,
coming to. Don't
Yes,
yeah,
deceive
let
us.
us
facts,
know. Ivan
right?
Zoot
Don't
broke that down for us too. He
Yeah.
really helped us out, like expos, and then now I was about to start doing my Ivan Zoot voice. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I love that guy, bro.
the
He
education was the big part that he broke down.
education is the big thing because the education is going to bring those barbers that care about their craft enough that they want to get better, and they're going to come buy the stuff that we're all selling.
Right.
Barber
Yeah.
battles, they're coming to
Facts,
compete,
Right.
facts.
and they're leaving, and they're bringing their families that don't buy merch and don't buy this and
See,
don't
it'd
buy
be a
that.
shop full of people that's not buying merch
Yes,
sometimes. It
Right.
look like it's a lot of people
But
there,
it's a
right?
reason
Because
why though. It's a reason why. It's a reason why to that ticket. It's a reason why.
I want to hear it. You can
Why?
tell us.
Why, Rick?
Because the price tag to get to some of them shows, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially, a lot of barbers flying in, they be counting on that, and we spend like $700 for a round trip flight, hotel room $600 something. And by the time you got to think about it, it's what I don't want to get too deep in it because I'm gonna speak about this on the next
Get deep
episode.
in it.
But
No,
it's
no, you get
all,
we
nasty.
are barbers, bro, and
all,
we work
wow.
from behind our chair. I don't drive Lyft. I don't do Uber, DoorDash. I don't do nothing on the side but cut hair. And also, I have bills to maintain. I have a wife. I have a life of my own. So when we come towards the weekend, we take it off Saturday, Sunday, Mondays.
More
Mm-hmm.
That
money,
costs us,
listen.
bro.
Yes,
And then
it
when we come
does.
to these events and you charging us $60 at the door, $200 to compete. and you wonder why we not spending as much money with vendors. Like sometimes I only buy what I need. I'm not gonna buy too much. If I need razors, I'm gonna buy razors. If I need a couple cones, I'm gonna buy a couple cones. I ain't gonna have no money to buy hoodies, merch, and all that other
Mm-hmm.
type of stuff unless
Rick,
I'm properly
Rick,
prepared to go to them expos.
And
to
Rick, I've
follow on
never.
top of that, Rick. My bad.
I
I
go ahead.
always tell people, right? Because I know I'm like, our brand, we're the last thing that a barber needs, right? A shirt or a hat. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do for you cutting hair, right? So
Yes.
I understand
It'll
that
help you
part,
win
Rick.
content creator of the year.
Yeah, yeah, but so Rick, just the damn, I forgot where I was going. I'm on my
Yeah,
Damn,
email.
Jack,
because
because
of
Jack
Jack.
is an ass too.
Jack.
Hey,
Jack
because he,
ass.
well, he did
Why
say,
you
well,
bring
it's
Jack
the
in this?
last, and I'm like, well,
Cause
let's
he
Oh
wait a
no.
minute. Let's
okay, he
wait a
know it now.
minute.
He
So I
know
was
it now.
saying on the aspect, Rick, of like, say for example, let's say Lee, right? You're saying they got it, you going, you're taking away from work, you got to pay for the entry to get in here, the class to get in here. And some of these guys, like, Jay will tell you, they spend a lot on the venues, on the staffing for venues,
I
right?
know.
There's probably about 100 people, the 100 people that have to work for Jay just for the hotel. So sometimes those costs are generated, but what we all know right here is whatever you spent was well worth it if you
It
went
was worth it.
in search of what you're looking for, right? Talk to that
Fact.
person to get inspired by that person. So that 60, that 75, that 200, make it make sense. And I get where they complain about, like, if you're going to every show, all 30 shows a year, then that's a different thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But these barbers are supposed to step out and act like this is college or grad school and go spend that money now and go meet these people and learn that next
Right.
knowledge. And barber school don't teach us anything. They taught you enough what you needed to know. Now it's time to put your money, your resources on growing and graduating and learning more in the industry, right? So it's
Continued
always a hard
education,
thing.
Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continued education.
And Jack, I've
Yep.
never competed, and you guys may be able to contest to this, but I thought when you bought a spot to compete, that doesn't include your entry into the battle.
Yeah,
It
it
do.
does. It
Yeah, it
does.
does.
It does. But everybody don't, like, we can all vouch for this. Everybody that goes don't compete, and it depends where you go. I'm gonna say this hands down. Every show, it be mainly people in that area that competes, bro. You don't have too many barbers, like, unless you're talking about Vegas, CT, Midwest Trade Show, IBS, and places like that where everybody traveling to. Then it's different. But we talking about them community barber battles and expos. 90% of them competitors come out of them areas, a 2 hour drive, a 1 hour drive. So it's nothing to them versus the
Gotcha.
people that's flying in.
Right. Oh, okay.
All right. So
You
let's
know.
get on to some. Oh well, I mean, I'm not gonna let you take over my show, Jason. You
My
got to
bad.
But
save your. You got to
I
save your
do
hot
want to
topic.
add this. I do want to add this. I know the stress from everybody that do expos. Last year, this year, June, I spent $8,000 on the venue, and I lost every penny because I wasn't able to perform the show like I want to. This
Sheesh.
next venue that I got to be able to do what I dream about doing is the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. We talking over 7,000 square feet, and I'm hoping that I can do what I need to do. But it cost me a pretty penny. But when I look at it from my standpoint as a competitor, competing, flying, networking, it's all about the price range, bro. You got to get, especially the new young barbers, because we always talking about building clientele, inspiring them to grow. We just got to lower them numbers a little bit to where they can, start shopping and doing other things with other brands. That's all I
And
want to
maybe
say.
and maybe where these, who we don't know their sponsors and who's giving, like, where sometimes that money is spent on the same host over and
And
over and
yeah,
over and over. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes whether, use that sponsorship money, like you said, to maybe lower tickets or give tickets to X, Y, and Z, right? There's just a million different
yes,
ways.
Right.
yes,
Um, we can argue everybody's point of view and understand everybody's side, right? The vendor side, the person that's doing the show. Because I would never, I tell Jay, I tell Lee, it gives me anxiety thinking about what they got to do and what they got to deal with these shows all the
Man,
time. So,
Jay said
um,
just the lighter education stage was like 40 racks.
40,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not
Just to
gonna just say
light
the
it.
number, but
Each.
my lighting for the Mississippi Coast Coliseum is running them numbers itself, brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Golly.
but
And that's
but
why
like
this is
like I gotta give Jay his flowers, and I always give him his flowers. I respect him hands down. It's what he doing for the barber community, bro. And it ain't just about black, white, brown, Asian, Korean. It's about all of us as one unity, bro. He do it for us. That's why he invests his money. And I learned that principle by doing this show now. Seeing the money going into this show, it's just like I haven't even put out a flyer yet, and I'm already like 11,000 back. So it's just like, and I still got a lot to do. So it's just at this point, bro, we just got to realize people do it because they want to do it for us, bro. Sometimes people look at it like, oh, he making a ton of money, he making a ton of dollars, bro. They just got to worry about themselves. If you going to do what you got
Yep.
to do, you just got to do it, brother.
Yeah, I want to add to that. It's funny, man. I can't stand pocket watching. You know what I mean?
No,
And
bro.
so
E40 talk about it.
and if somebody took the chance and the risk and they did the investment to start something like this, then why can't they
Support
make
it.
some money? Why can't they make
Right.
money though? Why would they
Support
not
it,
make? Why
bro.
would they not want to make money? So Jay
That
May
makes
just called
sense.
me today.
and why
As
can't
soon as
he?
I
Why
got off,
can't he? My
what's
bad.
up?
Go ahead.
Jay
I was gonna
called me
say, and
to
why can't he show his cars? Why can't he
why
show his?
why
You know,
not?
why does he
Why
got to
not?
hide it for? Because people are jealous or they're mad because he done
Right.
put in work for 365 every day, every year. Like,
That's what I was about to say. So he called me today as soon as me and Tamel get off the plane. And these topics going on really affect him, man. And he wants to
It's
know how to
affecting me, bro. Like I
hold on,
promise you, I
let
won't
me
Let,
say
finish
let,
real
let
nothing.
him
quick. Let
finish.
me
Rick,
finish.
Rick, ooh,
He,
Rick. Ooh, I can't wait
But
to
he,
turn Rick
let
loose.
me finish, Rick. But it
I can't
really
wait to turn
Come
them loose.
on, Rick.
it really affects him because of what you just said. I'm backing up what you was just saying, Rick.
Yeah.
It really affects him because he really enjoys he feels proud to put this out for the industry. He's proud of what it grew to. This started off in a nightclub. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is
Sure
like
did.
what did he say? 15 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thought it was 10. He said no, 15 years. But my point
Hey.
is like, why can't he? Why would we not want somebody that sacrifices? He sacrificed from his family, and then when you show up, it looks pretty. Me and Tamel was there during setup,
Bruh.
and you
Bruh.
don't know that there's cranes. There's cranes it's putting stuff together. There's forklifts, and I mean this ain't nobody. This ain't just us carrying in stuff. Nah, man, they have a lot going on. And to I believe it was Ray's point, hundreds of people
Yeah.
working to make this happen. You cannot do this with Lonnie and Tamil. Like you
and
can't.
they're doing
It's
it all year long. They're doing
right,
it
and
all
that
year
that
long.
part
They
that part
plotting and
too.
planning all
It's
year.
Yeah.
all
And he got like
year.
18 wheelers full of stuff.
Come on, and
And you got
then
to
the
store
to
that.
raise point too, the cost for promoting this thing ain't no joke. You
Mm-mm.
shooting, you
Ain't
got,
no
and
joke,
you
man.
got
Rick knows
video
that too.
costs. You got, I ain't even talking about just the ad costs, the actual videographers and editors that he's hiring to do the stuff. Let's talk
Hmm.
about that first, and then the time. He told me personally, he said, "Man, what's crazy is yeah, I do make money, but if I compared it to the time I put in, it'll never make
Nah,
sense."
Yeah.
He's
nah.
He
like, "So
said it
that's
was like
why."
he getting $1 a hour or something like that. He
Right.
broke
So
down.
he's
He
like,
broke
that's why I'm
Yeah.
glad I
crazy
do
numbers.
other things outside of that. So
Yeah.
man, I personally, I hear all that's going on right now too. I'm not interested in battling with anybody else that's saying otherwise. I just realize we have a voice. So I just feel like it's important for us to put the other perspective out there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Yeah.
I
that's why I've been vocal.
Yeah. I want to hear from
And
you,
not to
Jet.
say that that perspective isn't wrong,
That's
isn't was right
that's
or
why I said
wrong.
I'm not
Right or wrong.
arguing it. Yeah, I'm just like,
Let's go, Jack.
I don't want people to get discouraged from an opportunity because it's so influential. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Now you
yeah.
got more than one perspective. Use your own intelligence, and now you make a decision on what you know what I'm
Facts.
saying.
Facts.
What fits for
Thanks.
you?
Go
I'll
ahead.
say this, man. I am going to be excited to talk about like why it is important to go because it's been a game changer for me. But I will say one thing that I do respect about Jay, even me putting on the expo. I mean, if we're talking about advertisement of me just driving, like Tamel, I was with you in Sacramento yesterday. I got back probably
Not
a couple
yesterday.
of
I was in
hours.
Dallas. I
I
can't be
mean,
two places at
yesterday. I
once.
said last week. My bad.
You
When
gotta stop
Tamel,
smoking that
I
stuff.
was there when Tamel got his hair unit. But also last week I was with Tamel, and then
That was
this
good.
week, I drove out there with Miss T to to Oakland. You know what I mean? Like just
Oh,
driving. And
nice.
next week I'm driving to Frisco, and I got to hit several schools. So the point is, like, I can only imagine what he's doing
Oh
and
yeah.
how much it really is, man, because the
Crazy.
travel that I'm doing is like, man, this might be my first, my last. No, I'm just
It's
kidding.
not
It
gonna
ain't
be
gonna be
your
my last,
last.
That's
No
but
crazy.
way.
it's a
It's a
lot of
No
lot of
work,
way.
work
man. It's a
though.
lot
It's
of
a lot
work.
of
It's
work.
a lot of
It
work.
And you
It's a
got to
is.
lot of
think,
work.
man. He doing the expo and the Grammys. Like it's two. It seems like it's two different shows.
The
And
Grammys is a
Oh, it's
running a
production.
school,
completely
running
different.
a
Listen, this
school, a
dude is
barber
doing a
shop, a
real.
family.
He's
The
doing a real
Grammys is a
production.
production.
And
The
that's
I've
Grammys,
separate.
seen it.
That's separate, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
man.
the day
It's a
before,
whole
but
nother
it's
night.
real. It don't
Yeah.
feel fake. It's
No,
not like no
no.
little light
Listen,
little. It's
It
Right.
real,
it feel
the
like
bro.
the real
Grammys,
Grammys. It feel
the
like the real
It's
Grammys
Grammys.
real.
to when I found out I won and I went on the stage, like it's one thing, like you see all the people when you're on the stage, but he has the light, so it kind of you really can't see the people. It's kind of like real, like, oh man, this is real. Because I couldn't even
Listen,
pick out people. I couldn't even be like, oh, I want to pick
Well,
out such and
Jack,
such.
let's be
Yeah.
honest. You couldn't see over the podium. That's why you
Wow. I knew
couldn't.
that was coming. I knew that
ah,
was coming.
Hey,
You
hey,
couldn't
Yeah.
Jay
see.
catching
Hey.
on now. Jay catching
Yeah.
on.
set
You
him
Hey,
up.
open
Jay,
that door, bro. I knew he was gonna walk through
I
it. As soon as
couldn't
you
see
open it.
Hey, Jay,
nobody. I couldn't
it's
see
okay.
nobody.
Hey.
I saw Tamel. He was at the table. He was over there looking like Predator. So I knew that. I was like, man, they aliens versus Predator. I saw Tamel. So, but nah, man, it's tight, dog. It's
It's
tight, man.
real,
But
So
boy.
do
on a
they
real note,
do they switch it out? So like is the
nah, it's in
is
a
the
whole nother
It's
Grammys?
room.
a whole nother
Another
area.
room. It's a
And
whole
and
nother
Oh
so
area.
wow.
Jay, so
I
Jay,
can't wait to go, man. I
Jay,
can't
I
wait to
can't wait for
go.
Uh,
you to
It's
go
a
either.
whole
It's,
nother
you
huge area though.
you got
Like
a
it's
Lonnie.
whole
big.
warehouse, and the
I,
warehouse is where it's where the actual event and all the vendors and the stage and all that is. And then
Okay.
they got a whole nother separate section that's a
It's
huge.
somewhat connected to it.
Yeah, so much it's connected, but it's like they're not. You don't walk through this to get to that. Nah, it's two totally different things. But when you walk into the expo, it feels like an expo. It's a big.
It's
Everybody's
huge.
there. But then
Right.
when you get to the room for the Grammys, man, you don't even feel like you in the same place. It's
No.
really like the Grammys, man. The lighting, they have a lighting team, man. It's not a joke. Like every little piece, again, you show up and shit is pretty.
Right.
You can't appreciate what went into it, and even the barber chairs. So they have two barber chairs up on podiums, man. Like it's on columns with and the light had to be on them perfectly,
Yep.
man. And it's just beautiful, man.
And
So
every
nah,
Wow.
time every time somebody they do like a certain category of the nominees, their picture is up there and da 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 and da da
And the
da,
Oh,
and
okay.
you get
videos.
the whole Grammy feel.
And they
It's
yes,
got
real, bro.
presenters and everything.
Oh
yeah.
yes,
yes,
Oh
it's
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
real.
I
okay.
don't
Oh
think
yeah.
It's
anybody
real.
else. I don't think anybody else can
Nobody.
pull it off.
Yeah, I missed it
No.
this year, bro. It still hurts my heart. It hurts
I
my
can't wait to
soul.
go, man. I can't wait to
I
go.
can't
Y'all,
wait for you too, either, Jay.
let's get a table together next year.
That.
Oh,
Hey,
my
that's
tape
Thank you,
already
Rick.
secured.
See, Rick the barber,
Oh,
he
I'm
put
sitting
us
with
up.
Rick then.
you
Rick put
guys.
us up last year because he couldn't make it, and we sat really close thanks to Rick.
Yeah,
And I mean, that comes from going to events, meeting a guy like Rick the barber.
Hey,
For
so not to
sure.
pocket watch, what did table cost at the Grammy? Just so
it
I
gonna
can
cost.
start saving.
It gonna cost you. It gonna cost
Pretty
you a little
penny.
bit. It's gonna cost you a little bit.
Okay. All right.
You know,
More than
my relationship with Jay, I
It's
got
different.
a nice little price on the ticket. You know, I ain't
Hey,
gonna
hey,
say
hey,
it,
hey,
but
hey, stop telling your secrets, man. Keep that
hey,
to
I just want to know,
yourself.
man. I just
Keep
want to
Hey,
your
know.
real
recipe
quick,
to
real quick,
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm
real
about to
quick,
be like,
real
Jay,
quick,
well, Rick
real
told me we
quick,
passing out
I
hookups. Nah.
real
I
quick,
can't. Hey,
y'all.
look, he
Real
told
quick,
me
real
my
quick.
price is my price. You know what I'm
Keep your
saying? Prices
price.
might
Keep your
go up
price.
next
Keep your
year if
price.
I
Don't
say
share
how
that.
much I paid for my
We got
table.
Jay
So,
Majors in here, y'all. Jay Majors is in here.
Jay,
He said what's up to everybody.
man,
What's up,
what's up,
Rick?
brother?
What's up,
He
Big
said
Jay?
he love
dog.
you.
what up, Jay?
Man,
Can't wait to get you on the feature.
Hey,
Can't
send him
wait.
the link to see if he want to pop in.
Yeah, man,
If
I
so,
love to
yeah.
have
If
Jay
not,
on
no
here,
worries.
but it just reason why he upset because that man is very passionate, bro. And
You
I've
could
been knowing him
tell.
for 6 years, bro. And
Cause he care.
I felt
Yeah,
the
man, he
pain.
cared.
I really felt the pain, bro. Lonnie, Tamel, we done had talks, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's touchy to people that's like us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
right. We didn't have
Rick,
them.
Rick,
Right, we
Rick,
didn't
hold
have them
on, real
talks.
quick. Rick, it's in the comments. Jay says, Rick, I'm honoring you a table this year.
Oh, there you
see,
go.
Oh, that's fire.
that's
There you
love,
go.
man.
That's fire. See,
That's
Jay, so now
love.
you ain't got to pay for a table, Jay.
He said, I'm in bed. Jay,
Hey,
you all good, bro.
yeah, Rick, I'm sitting at
You
your
all
table,
good.
bro.
Rick didn't already committed. This
I'm
this
sitting
the
at your
second
table, bro.
this half the table right here. Cause what was it? 10 at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
Hey, Rick, I'm just gonna send you the money before we get off this call,
yeah.
bro. I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I
but
need
that's
a
Barber
Klarna.
love.
Can I payment plan?
That's Barber
Yeah, you
love
can
right
pay me
there.
plan. I'll put you on the payment
But
plan.
why?
Nah, brother, I got you.
I need that
Listen,
afterpay.
you can ask anybody. This finna be your first TT, bro. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
Nah,
help you out
he
to the
do take
best of
care of
my
people.
abilities. Anybody that ever tell me, I always bless every show I go to with tickets to give to people that never been.
He did that with his table last. We all know Rick's situation. We had two young cats from I think
Oregon
Virginia
We had your boy from
and then
Oregon.
Atlanta.
and
Yep,
And oh
Oregon.
yeah, and then your boy from Oregon. And
Yeah.
Jason.
then we went and blessed. We had two extra tickets because Rick was like, "Man, don't let these tickets go to waste." So we literally hit the hallway and we was like looking for somebody
Man,
who just looked like they would appreciate this. And we
Right.
caught like some
all
young
right.
cats coming in. Was like, "Bro, where you sitting?" And they was sitting in the back. And it's
Backpack.
a lot of people in there. Jay, they was sitting in the back. Man, could you imagine coming to CT? You and your young cat, and y'all thinking y'all finna just squeeze in somewhere, and then you end up being like almost front row at the Grammys where the tables is at, man. It was a dope experience, man. So Rick, you should feel
Man, I can't
good
wait. Can't
that
wait
I
to
that
get
you
there,
did,
did that,
bro.
bro.
man.
It's
Like
gonna be
people
so
don't
dope.
understand. I spent, bro. A phone call was $5.82 for 10 minutes. I literally
Mm,
stayed on the phone call the whole time, bro. And Katrina just describing everything to me through words, bro. I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed. And I heard
Nice,
when they
yeah.
called Jack, I heard when they called Fresno, I heard when they
damn.
called this person, that person.
Hey.
And I'm like, bro, this year supposed to be my year to sit up front, shake some hands that's gonna change my life. And
Hell
I
yeah.
missed out and I was kind of hurt. But then when I saw the video
Mm.
everybody made for me, bro, it just
Mhm.
really uplifted me in a whole different aspect, bro.
Man.
You next, bro. You next.
Man, come on.
Yeah, but I
So
ain't
that
gonna rush my
so
time, bro. Cause
nah, but
bro,
so
listen, my mentor on him, he always told me, man, keep pushing, bro. Them doors soon gonna open up for you, bro.
For
And
sure.
what I'm doing now is just living in my moment. And when my time
Amen,
come,
brother.
it's gonna come.
mm,
Hey,
Amen.
when I win my
so
Barber Grammy, I'm calling United Barbers Club up on the stage with me. We gonna hug and cry
I,
Hey,
I
and
do want
everything.
to
so
I do want to
so
hey.
make
you
a
gotta
statement
imagine
of people. Go ahead, Ray, because I know you wanted to say
how
something. I'll go after you.
how you gonna tell people not to go to a show when a person like Rick that goes to the show and you see what had happened for Rick in a situation that he's dealt with, right? And when you're
Exactly.
Come
saying
on.
and when you're saying Jay should be upset, of course Jay should be upset because he is the biggest of them. And then when if anybody's saying I don't see black representation, there's really no other shows to talk about that representation than Jay's, right?
Facts.
Because we know what ABS and we know all that, so we know they not
For
that's not where
sure.
the shot's at. It's at Jay, and Jay does a diverse job of everything, right?
He
It's just the
does,
He
people,
brother.
it's just
does.
the people that come, the people that more hungry, whoever's more hungry to people like us, we take them under our wing, and it don't matter who they are and what we're
And he
putting
took
them
me
on.
under
So
his wing when I first met him. Like I tell everybody, when I first came out of prison in 2016, bro, you should have saw me. Gold in my mouth, 8, 9, 10 chains on my neck. I'm sagging off my ass cheeks. I'm smoking. And the day I met Jay, bro, I walked up to Jay. I had a blunt in my hand and everything. Bro, Jay checked me, bro, and he was like,
Mm,
nah, don't be like this. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
For
bro, I just want
sure.
to know what it's gonna take to do with this they doing. And that
mm,
was the first person that gave me the blueprint to what I was doing. That's why I mentioned earlier, it got to be instilled in you, bro. And every
mm.
time I saw Jay or spoke to Jay, he put that in my heart. He put that in my heart. So that's why I got passionate and touchy about the topic, because it's just like, bro, y'all don't know how much this man does or what these people do in the industry to
Oof.
uplift people like me coming from the background. Like, gang
And you
members,
gotta,
gang banging, selling drugs in and out of prison. I'm talking about doing time. I ain't talking about 2, 3 months in jail. I'm talking about 8 years, 5 years. This time I was looking at another 5 years. It's just like, bro, what he did for me was life changing. It took a while, but look at me now. We talking 2018, 19, 20. I ain't catch on to 2020. After 2020, I'm talking about making 2,000 a week. Bro, that's a blessing.
That's
Yeah.
You
because you
know,
kept going. You
For
didn't
sure.
Right.
stop.
more drug
Right.
dealers can't even make that in a month. I'm just be real, because of profit having to reinvest into their time into the game.
They
So it's
ain't
just
good at
like
what they
me.
do
I
either.
started looking at it from a whole different aspect, bro. I'm like, okay, here's someone that's really got something going for himself. Maybe I should listen to this guy. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? So I
and you
can't
know
wait till
how
the
he
next
telling,
the live, bro. I just can't
you
wait,
know how
bro.
he, and Rick, you know how he really cares. It ain't like, oh, he just talking to you, going up to Jay, like all being fanned out, right? It's because this is shit I do. Like, you could meet something, you fix your pants. Why you smelling like that? Why you smoking? Why you got that blunt in your ear right now? That tells you that that person actually cares, because
Right.
Yeah,
people
most
Right.
people
people
are
wouldn't even
scared.
check you like that, bro.
Yeah, people
Right.
are scared to check other people like that. And I always
Right.
tell
For
Right.
Jack
sure.
and them, no, Jack, no, we have our photo shoots and we do this, and people are around. I get into a different mode, and like, so I let
100%.
people, don't take anything I tell you as disrespect, or because I'm gonna act like your daddy in here, your brother,
Mm.
your maybe your girl, your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want
I'm gonna
everybody to
tell
be at
you to
their
do
best.
stuff, because, but it's not in a way that I'm trying to talk down on you or do this. Like,
Yeah.
we really want you to win and survive. So you know what I'm saying? So we
Yes.
tell you shit
Hey,
truthfully. We're not
hey,
gonna play
Ray's
with you,
words,
not sugarcoat shit. We're gonna talk to you
Ray's words is
truthfully
infinite. This is
right off
Ray.
top.
Ray's like, I don't care who you are, how big you are, and what you done. We in here to grow.
Mm.
I be I have a pretty decent following. I be looking at everybody else like, damn, I think Ray only talking to me.
Can you follow up on
Hey,
the
but that's how you got
seamstress?
to
I'm
To,
just
run your
kidding,
business, man.
but no, I'm just
But you
kidding. But
gotta run it that
honestly,
way,
like, no,
man.
that's how we do it though. Like, it's like
Because
it ain't about what
Jack,
you've done, how big you are. We all in here to grow, and that's one reason why I am with Anti
Jack,
Broke in
what's
that
going on
regard.
with that left shoulder, bro?
Which one? This one?
The one that's what's
Hey,
going on
hey,
with
He
stop
got a
that,
checking.
Jack?
cap. He
Oh,
got
you
a
like? Oh, you
Capricorn
see this?
tattoo
Now the
Oh,
on.
other one,
oh,
that
you
yeah,
see?
Jamel,
what's
ease
going on?
up on him.
Jack,
Ease
Hey,
you the
look,
up.
hey,
content
hey. First of
creator
all,
of the year, bro.
first of
You
all, I've
got a
been
Okay.
ripped
working
tank
out.
top.
Jack
With
flexed
hey,
on
Hey,
him.
you
You
gotta.
know what,
Hey.
Camille? I've been traveling all day. I'm tired. How
Mm.
about that? This is
Going
my
back and
sleepy
Hey,
forth.
tank
let me
top,
say
buddy.
something. Let me
I
say
love
something to
you
Ray real
guys,
quick. Let me
man.
say something to Ray real quick. Ray, uh, we need that, man.
Yes,
We
For
sir.
need that.
sure.
I experienced that this weekend at
Mm.
BarberCon without saying no names. We had
Yes.
one person who, just his street element was just saying things that didn't fit in the rooms we was in. We
Yeah.
could all talk our shit and do what we do when we just, you know, on off time and everything, but it didn't fit. And I just saluted the big brother who came and said we gotta cut that. And that's hard to do, man. But like you said, when you do that, that ain't about you ranking on nobody or nothing.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
showing that you loving them and you
You
want to see
care
them
facts.
for
be.
him,
You
bro.
want
For
them. You
sure.
want this. You want them
100%.
to show up to be their best. And also
100%.
at the same time, what I like about it is you showing them how much you value yourself. Because if I'm around you messing with you and you bringing the value of you down, you affecting me.
Yeah.
And just to
I was
add
gonna say
this,
that on top of Jack. My bad, Rick. I was gonna say that on top of Jack, what he was saying, right? Because people come around, I don't want nobody to think they high class and scaring the people that are timid
For
and can't,
sure.
you know what I'm saying, and looking for stuff. So we those people automatically weed themselves out because we're not giving them what they want or that attention that they want,
Mm,
right?
I like
Facts.
Nobody
that.
come around is bigger than nobody,
Mm.
Facts.
right? Nobody's more, don't care how long you've been here. You just came here last week or you've been here with us 3 4 years. Like, we all doing shit the same way. Want you to win this way, and I'm gonna be thorough with you. And if that's not what you like, then you got to move on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
facts.
Go be with another brand. Go be with this, but you're never gonna get no fake phony stuff with me
Nah.
or what we're
Nah,
doing. You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
And that
I
goes to
like that.
show that
Respect that.
you're not going to jeopardize your company for somebody else's ego, because that's not how you grow. You don't grow
Fact.
that way. So
And
if to protect your company and protect your brand, if you can't go out and tell that person, hey man, this ain't how we rolling, we need to do this, we need to do this, take that constructive criticism, then like you said, they gotta walk, they can go somewhere else. There's no hard feelings,
they
you know.
gotta want it, bro. At the end of the day, they gotta want
Business
it. That's
is
why I say
business.
when ever since he checked me, bro, y'all London Tamel can vouch for that. I go hide and smoke, bro, because I be ashamed to do it like I used to do it. Now I don't even smoke or drink. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
can't catch me at shows
Rick,
doing it.
I love that, right? Because I remember this is like maybe like dang, maybe like 15, 16, 17 years now. So when I stopped saying the N word, right?
Yes.
um I would stop saying, then me and my partner, we would stop saying it, and we would, people were like, tell people not kind of not to say it. But after a while, when they knew we weren't saying it, and we didn't press nobody for them to stop saying it, right? But they respected us so much every time they seen her talking to us and say that, oh my, they're like, oh my bad, bro, brother is king. Like, so it was on their mind,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they respected that. Even females, they were like, oh, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it's, you need those people, a la Jay, to be real with you right off top,
Exactly.
and you can bitch up if you want, and fuck that, Jay don't talk to me like that, I done did this, I'm that, like, or you just gonna take the other man route and
Yeah.
listen to another man that's trying to
And
tell
Exactly.
you
grow
something
and
solid.
And
grow.
that first route you was talking about, that's how you miss out on opportunities. Cause
Man.
Yeah.
your pride getting away.
That's
Yep.
the
And
word.
that's why, and
Exactly.
listen, that's why, and sometimes that's a little portion of why some of our people don't pop up to shit
That
like this,
easy.
because we
Yeah.
because you ain't
Oh,
finna
we
act
envious.
Hollywood and be
We
Hey,
celebrity barber. I
jealous.
was
we gonna
slapping
talk
you. You know what I'm
about
We
that
saying?
in
hating.
Jealous, yep,
pride.
Yeah.
That's
jealous.
crazy.
We gonna say that for
Yeah,
Yeah.
this.
all
I'm
that.
saying the
We
X
gonna
next
tell,
Hey,
they
episode
don't
y'all
on
keep
this
know.
list,
listen.
They
man.
don't
Y'all
know.
keep talking about saving it. I need to be wherever y'all saving it for.
Okay,
Let
all
me
right, we
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
got
go.
Wait,
you.
check it
Next
out. I think
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Hey,
it's
Nah, it
not
ain't a
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
It
but
ain't
it's
Tuesday,
coming. It's
but we're gonna
Oh,
coming.
okay.
announce
My
It's
it,
bad.
coming.
and
Hey,
we're gonna make sure to send y'all. I think Ray should for real.
I
I
think
think
I
we
think
yeah,
should
both
Ray,
of
you
have
them
should most
should.
them in
definitely
there.
be there,
Hey, I
brother.
think
You
Ray.
very
and
insightful, and I
Yeah, because
love
I
it.
just, because I come from a different background and aspect as well, right? Just like
Ray was a
y'all
pastor
said. Yeah, listen, I got people, to friends and people I've known for call me Pastor Ray. I got friends
for
that
I
sure.
be
they
getting
do
that
that,
Pastor
right?
Lonnie too.
Because
I
because
almost
Yeah,
I
got on my
do
Pastor
this
Lonnie.
piano right now.
because I do this with everybody I'm with.
Yeah.
It's annoying to people, and I know friends in my group, they don't respond to certain stuff because it's just Ray being. But I'm never letting up on nobody.
Ooh,
Period. You know what I'm
That's
that's some
saying? Because
excellent, bro.
life is serious, and so just in
For
that
sure.
black aspect, I was working in Hollywood and going to do nightclubs. When the club would tell me and my partner that we want less than 5% black people in this club, like, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Wow.
So we get up and dip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
For sure.
crazy. So I've dealt with
Whoa.
the Hollywood and what they
That's
want that
crazy.
look like. That's why I know how to run anti and make it so diverse. People don't even know I'm the owner. I don't want you to know that I'm the owner. I don't give a fuck about the publicity or the this or the this and that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to ask me questions for help, but I'm not trying to be nobody and extra shit like that. So I don't care. But um it's just it's really all about, the people, and I just understand that because I've worked in done that. So I understand where you want things to look diverse and worldly,
Yeah.
and then I understand why our people and my people are not coming out. Then there's certain restrictions, just like I said, where people don't even want us to come out.
But like
Right?
I
That's a
say,
big.
bro, I'm gonna save it. This last time I'm gonna speak on this conversation until
Hey,
next
y'all don't even know
episode.
the pain Rick going through. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah, because
you
I,
have
I
no
do have a
idea.
lot to say. But when you teach someone something, bro, and they really take it in, they go back to their community and it rubs off on everybody around them, bro.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Everybody.
leave it at that until
100%.
the next conversation, Ray.
I can't
Continue
wait.
doing what you
Let
doing.
I
yeah.
Continue
can't wait.
talking to these guys, bro, because one day you're gonna meet that right individual. Like I met the right person. And when I go back, bro, I touch so many black people around me that they want to do it and they try to do it and they get into that level that they want to do it. So at the end of the day, bro, the change will happen. And I'm gonna just leave it at that until the next episode.
Everybody at different paces too, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me say this, y'all. We gotta shut this down, but I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this was divine tonight, man. Like
Yeah.
divine. We couldn't have. You could try to plan something like this, and it won't turn out as good as this did, man.
All right, I got my
this was
trivia
dope.
questions for Lamel and to Lonnie.
Look
Lamel.
now, my name is Lamel.
Hey, don't talk
Rick,
about Timmy like that.
Rick,
All right, it's y'all
LaMelo is
Lamel,
trivia
crazy.
questions.
Hey, Rick,
Lamel.
Rick,
LaMelo is
Rick. Hey, Rick,
crazy.
Rick.
Jason,
Before you do your
you off the hook
questions, I
now.
just want to say this because I'm getting
Jason,
off.
you off the hook.
I'm getting off. But this was for
No, don't get
Jay.
off yet, Jack, because I gotta ask you something
All
about
right.
your
But
expo. So
okay, cool.
don't get
This
off.
was for Jay. But you said when you go on the Barber Grammys, you get your award. You're gonna be like, you said, I'm calling out Lonnie and Tamel. But I could tell you this, like I had the privilege of this year when I got my award, I got to call out United Barber Club anti-broke. And so that's gonna be something that I'm gonna talk about the power of you going to expos, you meeting people who help you get exposed and help you grow. And then if you it's a family. So
Yeah.
that's my point where I'm coming from for sure.
And I
And
do
I know
want
y'all
to.
got a lot to say, but I'm gonna say this, man. I love all y'all guys, man. I'm
Let me
so
borrow
happy
some
that I
money.
was able to see y'all and meet y'all, man. And you know what I mean. I'm gonna work with Anti, Jack, Rick, everybody, man. I'm gonna get y'all on my magazine, in my magazine. Y'all know y'all got a story to tell. I love y'all, and I appreciate this so much, man.
Don't go nowhere
Okay,
yet,
man.
I ain't
Jay.
Much
going nowhere.
love, brother.
I do want to mention, like you did say, and Jack, I'm glad you brought that back up. That when you win the award, you, so people, we tell people that come to compete at our battles that yeah, the trophy is only going to go to one person, right?
Right.
But because you showed up, you won. Prince the Fit wanted the trophy so bad 2 years ago,
For
did not
sure.
get that trophy. He was beating himself up. He was mad at the world. But Prince kicked into another gear and like, you know what? I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna bust my ass for a brand he don't work for.
He don't even work for them. The next day. The next day.
The next day,
Damn.
that day he went and bust his ass for that brand. That day, hours in, they gave him a deal because
For
and
sure.
and, and that was the win for him. What he
Yeah.
thought was the trophy
Yep.
wasn't even.
Wasn't even a trophy.
It
And
wasn't.
we was telling
It
them
don't beat
this all
it don't
night.
beat
We
a
was like,
trophy.
P, but you still did this, and P, you got to realize what. Look at all the networking that happened. Look at this, and he could not hear it, and he was that anger was in him. And that
Oh
next day,
yeah,
he was
he
like,
was
"Man, fuck
bitter.
that! Give me them clippers, man." And he was just
Yeah,
out there slanging them like dope. He didn't know where to take the anger out. And
angry.
man, he sold so many clippers. They was like,
So
"Bro,
many.
you with us?"
You know,
And
you know what that always speaks to is we of all people have told me this before, and I say it now. Like our goals are so short, but we think they're so high, right? So sometimes when you reach them, once you reach them, then it's like you're saying, what now? What did I get now? Where do I go now? I did this, right? So, he just wanted to win an award, but now it's a life award because
For sure.
your real reward is for him just to tell his story. That's
That's it.
anybody that's giving you a bigger platform to tell your story. That's the win. the
That's
Right.
the win and the
huge.
trophy, the win with the trophy and stuff, and losing, not getting the trophy, is just the part of that helps, that keeps him hungry and chasing it,
yeah,
This
right? That's the important part. You're chasing something, but we do got to realize those things are very feasible. How many of you
very
guys know
shallow.
that just come to these shows? If you really want to do something and be somebody, come to these shows. Come to 20 shows straight. Come to 10 shows straight, 15 shows straight. Talk to all these
20.
barbers, all these brands. See what you're doing.
Man.
See what if you're good at what you do, you can get something, make something
Easy.
move,
For
it's an
right?
sure.
opportunity.
Easy.
Yeah,
and
you
and
can get
that's
an
what and
opportunity.
that's exactly what he did, because he was
Yep.
doing with stuff with Anti and having conversations, and it just made him more hungry, opened his mind. Okay, God, when Anti heard something, boom, going over here, heard something, learned something, boom, hired, like, you know what I'm saying? So come to the
Yep.
shows just to network and meet
Yep.
people, and meet people
Yep.
in your industry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Barbering is a fairly new, popular type of industry, I
Yeah.
guess, where you get in the people to get together with the people,
Oh yeah.
in this
Yeah.
type of way, or this type of volume. So it's just, man, people just got to take advantage of it. If it's not your cup of tea and you paying your bills and going home and taking
Yeah.
care of your family, then that's great. That's what we want everybody to be able to do.
Right.
But the ones that don't know how to do that and might not be doing that, that's why it's important that you come to the show and find a nugget or two that can help you get to whatever your end goal is.
Right.
I'm gonna do a round robin. I'm gonna start with you, Ray. Go to you, Jason.
No, I
Listen,
got questions
listen.
for y'all.
Okay, well, let's do your questions. But before we
Y'all
go,
doing the
go.
trivia tonight. That's the surprise. We tired of y'all asking us
Lord,
You
questions.
took
Lord,
over your
yeah.
show.
He can have
On
it.
y'all show, we
We
gonna ask
ready.
y'all some
Let
questions
Rick
this
be the wrap up,
time.
T.
We ready.
Let Rick
All right,
be the wrap up.
Go ahead, Rick.
This is Rick's
No, well,
clubhouse.
I really want
Camille,
every. We'll do that after. Go ahead. Yes,
Lamel.
Lamel,
LaMel.
can you sit down while Rick is talking, please?
Lamel, and you speak proper English now, Rick. I don't know
all
what
right,
happened.
listen. The first question going to you tonight.
All
Are
right,
you ready?
Let's
Lamel
go,
is ready.
Lamel.
All
Lamel is
right.
You talking
ready.
you
What's the
talking to Tiny.
name?
Katrina said it. She said Lamel and Tiny.
All right, listen. What's the name of the most iconic pomade brand that has been around since the 1920 with a red 10 and a
Come
tiger
Whoa.
on,
mascot?
man. Come on,
No, that's
man.
easy.
Yeah, you talking about? Wait, you talking about Dax?
No.
No.
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Wrong.
Wait, hold on. You talking about Murray's? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
correct. But
my
you
fault.
already got it wrong.
No, no,
Now,
I'm sorry.
Hey, he couldn't
I
wait
know
to
what
do
we're
that.
talking
He
about,
couldn't wait.
and that is not that is not a pomade.
At
that is a
all.
pomade. That was
Not
the
at
first
all.
original pomade that says
I
it's
gotta
only
look that
10.
up. I'm gonna
You
talk
gotta
to
look
Jack.
that up.
Look it up. I
Brandy,
got the cards
Brandy
tonight. I
in the
got the
clubhouse.
cards.
Brandy, shout out to Barber Dog. We love you. Hey, she said, let him ask his questions, Lamel.
LaMel.
Hey, Brandon,
Now,
What
now,
up?
not
son,
today.
What up, Brandy?
Not today, Brandon. My
now,
Come on,
mic
Lonnie,
is
Lamel.
your
bigger than
trivia.
yours, B. She know what I'm talking about. Or
We
he,
know,
LL,
whatever
Lonnie
the
and
we
case.
know what you
Lamel.
talking about.
Lonnie,
I'm
now
messing with
your question. What is the
Oh,
optimal angle to stroke a straight razor on a leather stroke?
45.
No, wrong. I knew y'all didn't know all the answers to
Rick is
It's
so
trivia
90.
happy.
questions.
Hey,
Rick
he
is
got
so
deep
happy
on
we
this one.
wrote. Rick, I love your questions. I'm stealing them. I'm loving it.
I got a deck full of them. So
Oh,
just know
bruh.
I get that from y'all.
What we
But the
would
answer
do,
is 20 to 22 degrees.
Rick.
And I finally got both of y'all. I've been wanting to do that for a long
He couldn't
time.
wait.
Damn.
Rick
We
got
be really fucking y'all
Terrell,
up,
did
huh?
you see though? Rick got cards. Rick was like, I'm getting these
Rick
cats
is
Yeah,
like,
tonight.
Rick,
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna start
love
it
it.
back up, but y'all inspire me to do what I do
Do
when
it.
I do my live free
I love
giveaways.
it.
I ask
We
trivia
proud of you.
question and whatever Barbara answered correctly, they get to pick that prize to 1 through 5, and we send the prize out the next day.
Those are good
That's what's up. Good
questions.
Yeah,
question.
Great
I'm proud of you,
questions.
Rick. I love it, man.
Hey,
I'm
send out
rushing
some money,
sometime in the
Rick.
morning, and
I'm gonna answer some
I'll open
questions.
yours just to get that
Hell yeah.
energy, man.
What I want to
Yes,
do
sir.
is a round robin. I want to start with Ray. I want to go to Jason, go to Jack, and end off with Rick on what is your brand, your magazine, you and your shows. What is the next big thing coming out of that for you, so people will know. So
Um,
Ray,
what thing, I'm very transparent with my brand, right? I like to tell people stuff. So, they might be going through that. I let people know when I'm winning. I let them know when I'm losing. All kind of stuff, right? So we've been going through like stuff about our trait, our logo, our original logo, looking like obviously is anti-social
yeah,
social club. So if you've seen our booth this weekend and the changes and stuff, we've been getting away from that logo. So we've been doing a lot of, I don't want to say rebranding, right? Because it's just a logo, and luckily we've already built what we built behind that, what I'm saying, in our brand and our community. So kind of what we got probably coming up next year, we're going to do a lot of panel talks, a little bit less shows for us, than some, not going to all the shows like we would normally do, focusing on some of the main ones and the bigger ones and things. So more focusing on our community and kind of having our own panel things in those cities with probably 50, 60, 70, people, depending on where we're at, and kind of just, focus on our ambassadors in our community a lot more next year.
Love it. Love it, man.
Like that, Ray.
Jason,
Dope.
what's up with you? What's up with Barbers Illustrated magazine? What's
Man,
big that's coming out nobody knows about?
so we as the same as anti we have done a total rebranding. So there my original company was 913 Publishing. We were a publishing company, but we have now rebranded into Barbers Illustrated Media. So now we not only will we have the magazine, but we'll be doing some media stuff as well. We're gonna have setting up our YouTube channel right now. I'm partnering with John Mosley, Mr. Popular Nobody.
That's my
Hey,
guy.
He's
Ooh.
going to
He
be.
called me today.
We actually going to be talking sometime this week, hopefully, about doing a some tutorial stuff where
Did that connection happen at
we
BarberCon?
it did. Well, no, he was in our issue a few years ago on the cover a
mm,
few years ago, and I finally
And
met him
that's
in
a black
person at
that's
BarberCon.
that's a black man, right?
It
yes,
Yeah.
is,
sir.
yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
I know,
I
I
finally
know,
met
I
him at
know.
powerful,
BarberCon, and
powerful.
My
how
bad,
what?
Rick.
I know you good. So we got that going on, and like I said, the rebranding of the media company. So we got that going. My next three issues are huge. So I got Ray's Barbershop coming out in 2 weeks. He'll be on the cover in 2 weeks. Next
Hey.
Salute you,
uh
salute
next
you, my guy. Both of
next
y'all.
month, yeah, next month in October on the cover will be the Marcus Harvey.
Mm.
And then the month after that, on the cover will be the original Barber doll herself.
Hey.
And
That's our
then
pharmacist.
I got to finish out the year. I got the Queen Bee from Chicago. She's gonna be on the cover.
Oh, you
Miss B?
talking
You
about
got
Miss
Miss B?
Got
B?
Miss B on the
He
cover
talking
to
about
finish out
Miss
the year.
B.
And
Ooh.
man,
Y'all gonna learn about Miss
I got a
B.
lot of stuff coming, man. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Man,
Oh, bro,
congrats, man. Hella
that's
proud of you,
exciting
man.
news.
Thank you.
Jack, what you got coming up,
We got to work a
player?
cover.
Hey, that's
We got to
funny
work
because
us a cover. We got to
John
work a
Mosley
cover
called
one
me this
day.
morning, and
I
I got to
got you.
call him back. So he reminded me. I'm like, crap. Oops, I forgot. It was busy.
You
I
forgot to
just
call
got the
John.
expo October
I
26th.
just got no. I got the biggest little expo.
I gotta introduce. I
Biggest little
gotta
expo.
introduce myself, little
Uh,
man. Calm
uh,
down. It's that little. See, it's that little man
the little
syndrome.
man
He can't let me
complex.
speak. But I got a beauty barber expo. It's the biggest little city. I
Yep.
just wanted to do something special for my city, man. Reno is growing. The market out here is growing crazy. And so I've been going to a lot of expos. I mean, Ray said it, like going to expo after expo after expo after expo, and then eventually it's like, you know what, I want to do something for my city, man, and put in a lot of work, man. This crap has been really hard, some stressful days, but I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. You know what I'm
Amen,
saying? And
brother.
and so what we
Amen.
got going,
Amen.
man, it's not that expensive. I had numbers in mind, and I was like, I'm doing this, and Ray was like, this your first one. So I was like, I had to revamp everything. And Tamel, I've talked to you, Lonnie, I've talked to you
Bruh.
too, but and Rick, you too. But it's just one of those things where I'm gonna put it on. The 25th,
Sure.
I'm having a pre-party. I have every local rapper that I could think of. I'm like, y'all come out, sell some tickets. And I have C Legal, he runs Thizzler, which is like a huge rap. It's like huge in the West Coast. They have a billion views on YouTube, and they thousands of followers on Instagram and TikTok and all that. So I was like, man, I need you as a host. And then like a couple special guests that I have coming. I got 360 Jeezy coming. I'm gonna shoot
That's
out
dope.
a FaceTime that we had. And then I have this guy, Just Nate. He's not with barbering. He's not a barber. He helps a lot. He helps out a lot of homeless people, millions of followers on every platform. But I thought it was important to have him come is because a lot of the homeless people that we have in the city, he'll bring them to my shop and my team. We take care of it. So
Is
and
it a
other
battle?
barbers. Oh yeah, we having battles like crazy. I got
Hey,
barbers battling. I got a room of ladies doing they battles with nails and all that. I seen something that was dope. So I have a separation of a room. So it's literally like a room. So all cosmos and makeup, all that stuff will be on one side, and then in the middle, it's where the stage is. It's going down.
yo, so I want to help you out, man. So on your battle, if you just pick a category, like whatever category, overall winner, best whatever, the winner, I'll give them a full cover and feature in an issue of Barbers Illustrated magazine, and I'll sponsor whatever you need, man. Get at me.
All right, I'll get at you. I'll get at you. I'll inbox you. That's
Yeah.
fire too. So
This
that's
stuff
all I
be
got
happening
coming.
right on this screen, man. This be
bro. And
beautiful to
we
me,
sit
man.
back and just watch
This
them.
is
Like,
Man, I
this.
just be watching deals
I want.
happen right. I be
I
watching
wanted
deals
to
happen in the
say.
clubhouse in the comments.
go ahead,
I want
Ray.
to save Jack. Right. You know he's telling you got everybody that he's had conversations with me, had conversations a lot to all behind the scenes, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure talking to you guys on how y'all ran y'all barber
For sure.
battles and things like that, right?
We've
And me
sent him
telling him,
documents. Yes, sir.
yeah, so and me, I'm being truthful with him. He's telling me I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to do an expo, and I'm like, bro, this is your first one. You
Oh,
You
trying
ain't
to
the
is
hit,
it?
only
you know,
one.
you're going
You ain't the
you're going to
only
hit a
one
home.
told him that, Ray.
This your home run. Turn it down a little bit. If you're
For
gonna do
sure.
this, do that. Just giving them like just true insight
Game.
and not just
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna be like, hey, Jack, you can do it, and great. That's gonna be great luck. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you some real shit that you got to think about
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
while you got to do that. And it's like, man, shit, that might, if whatever I tell you, I might want to wait till next year to do this. Like
For
if that's what
sure.
it so be, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just dope. Everybody's helping everybody.
And it's the
Yeah.
Bro.
same with Jack, man.
100%.
It's the same, man. Once you get your barber stuff going on and all that, man, let me know. I'll help out, man.
All
Like
right,
whatever
cool.
you need.
Thank you.
That's
This
love,
the
man.
same with Anti. We'll talk, man. Hey, full page ad whenever you want, man. Whatever you want to do, we'll talk, man. I'm
Full
here to help
page. I got
everybody.
enough barbers. I got enough barbers and photos to,
To fill a
to
whole
run that
little a whole
magazine
magazine
Hey, he
front
sell
to
it.
got
back.
Sell it.
front to back and back to front
I
for
just I
sure.
just did a
Really?
Jack. I just did a photo shoot at Barber at Dallas yesterday. That was a cold one with people
Oh,
Hey,
coming there.
we'll
Getting,
we'll
and I
we'll
was
talk,
supposed to
bro.
be there,
We'll
man.
talk.
Oh, but next time.
All right. So Rick, it's on you. Close us out with what you got coming up.
Well,
close us out
first
with the
and
thug
foremost,
prayer.
the End Zone Barbershop Lounge, the name just got patented, so the shop will be opening up very soon, hopefully. You
Hey,
know,
Hey,
Let's
with that being
go.
said, I'm like Jack, man. I'm moving my show from Seattle back to Mississippi. I rented out the Mississippi Ghost Coliseum. It is gonna be an expo, education,
all that.
platform
Yeah, hell yeah.
speaking. It's gonna be a lot of motivation going on. It's gonna be a little competition, but not too much because I'm here to educate and inspire people from my community that never had the opportunity to do what I'm doing. So what's coming up for me, bro? It's just continuing this process and looking forward to next year, brother.
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
hey, Rick.
We
Whatever
I'll be there
whatever
for
you need
sure.
to, man. Hey, hit
For
me up.
sure.
Let's work, man. I'll help you out. Sponsor whatever you need, man. Help me. I'll help you out, bro.
Most definitely, most
And
hey
And my
definitely.
Rick,
team coming too. So
Jason,
we
I'm
don't try. I don't travel alone. I'll be
no.
I
there,
know,
and
Jack.
my team
I
too.
know.
For
The
sure.
little guy do have a big squad with him.
For sure.
J-
We
J-
coming. For sure.
Jason, I ain't pocket watching, but I just got to just see what the pocket look like. Cause man, you,
Shit,
hey, you need something. You
hey,
need something. Everybody
trying to
get
get
a
like
I need
car.
y'all,
You
about
need
man.
a car. You
I
want a
need
car?
about 40,000, Jason, for
I'm trying
sure.
to get. Hey, I'm trying
But
to get like y'all,
You
bro.
last
know
but
what I
not
you know
least,
what I
but
feel? I
everybody,
feel
I need
Jason
everybody
understand
just
the
to mark their
investing.
calendar. This finna be the first expo that's held on a Saturday. Uh
Ooh, okay.
so I do have a
Something
lot in
different.
store. The 25th will be
you
the
making me
first
more
ever
nervous for
Barber
you as
Beach
you
Day.
talk.
Huh?
Twenty fifth of
You
what?
making me more nervous for you, Rick.
Hey,
I'm like, oh, I'm
no,
like,
That's a
he
no,
bold
said,
hey,
he
Listen,
said,
don't
let's
worry. I
battles
got
on stage.
everything.
I said, oh,
See,
let's
the thing that
battle.
I learned from the barber industry is everybody already flying on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
This is
Okay,
not for it's for the industry, but it's really for Mississippi culture, bro. The barber industry
okay,
down there. I had time to go down there. We still like 10 years behind, bro. I've been talking and
Mm.
networking with a lot of Mississippi people. Saturday is a day that they want to come out, collaborate, meet people. So we're gonna do it on Saturday. I will be flying in everybody I think that's a positive influence to me to come speak to these people, showcase for these people, network with them so they can be uplifted. If people can come, most definitely come. If you can't, it's all right, bro. It's okay. You know, until
one thing
next
I like.
time.
One thing I like about it,
I'm gonna be
Rick,
there.
that it's a Saturday, it's something completely different. It's out of the norm,
Yes.
It's
and we
different,
get
Yeah.
too
man.
we get too comfortable with everything that we've been doing. That
Yep.
change is
Change is
it'll be good.
okay.
Change is
And then
okay.
Sunday is gonna
You ain't
it's
gonna
gonna
you gonna say
hold
it? Don't
on,
say it.
hold on,
Don't say
hold
you
on.
gonna
I got
Don't
say
tell
it.
nobody.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
I ain't no after parties, y'all. Ain't no partying. It's a different type of vibe. I'ma just
But
say
it's
Yeah,
that. But
going
we gotta go to
down on
church on Sunday.
Sunday. It's going
yeah,
down on
I
Sunday.
I know,
play
Rick.
instruments. I'm
I'm gonna
You
down.
say
said
that.
that you said y'all are 10 years behind out there, right?
yeah.
That's something that a lot of people don't understand.
Mm.
Um, when I was in Hollywood, when I was doing clubs in Hollywood, and I was like, okay, like I'm not trying to just do the local clubs all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to let's take our talent, let's take Joe Moses and all these little artists that we know. Let's Ty Dolla Sign. Let's take them to Phoenix. Let's take them to these cities over here, these local, you know what I'm saying, cities. And we're in Los Angeles. We would just go right over to AZ, and they're like 4 years behind. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like certain things and this is a little bit before the social media started picking up, and Instagram getting it where it was and getting the world kind of more closer together. But like you said, there's a lot of states and a lot of cities that are so far back, right? We're gonna go to Mississippi and we're gonna talk to barbers telling you that they $18, $20,
For
and
real.
and they're gonna tell you they done cut 25 heads today, and you're gonna look at them like you just don't know what you don't know, because
Right.
to them, that they don't know
Yep.
shit about the barber culture like that. There's other real things
Mm-mm.
going on. So we
Yeah,
just don't
amen,
know what
brother.
we don't know, and have to get in these rooms and get around certain things to open up our minds and stuff. And when you said
Yeah.
that just being 10 years behind, I understand that type of shit fully.
It's
So
real.
it's
It's
for my
real.
city. It's for
It's
my
real.
culture. Where I born and raised at. I know the struggle. I know how people is, and I just want to take my show from Seattle to back home, bro.
That's what's up, man.
That's
Proud
gonna
of
be
you,
a big
bro.
deal,
Lon,
man.
you had closing remarks, anything that you was trying to say? Let's get it
Yeah,
out so we can close this out.
I just want to say I love all y'all, man. I'm proud of all of
Love you too,
y'all.
brother.
I want y'all to know, man, that what we doing together. Not like I love Ray, man. Like a lot of things you said today, they sat real heavy on me in a good way, man, because I always point out how on this platform it's a cheat code for me and Tamil. We see people we admire. We like little things here and there, but we don't know everything about you. So every time we get to encounter each other, we learn more. We learn more. Today was like a huge jump for us understanding how your brain work, how your heart work, how your spirit work, the level of discipline you function on. And it makes excuse me, it makes what I see in person now, it make more sense.
Hmm.
And it just make me proud to know you, man, for real. It's like we've always supported you, but just listening to you tonight, it just increased that level of pride we got in supporting you, man. So I just want to
I
tell you that.
appreciate that, man.
No, you're welcome, man. But for everybody here, listen, man, these comments, I just could not stop reading them, man. The impact that we made on just from being vulnerable, transparent to where we was. Y'all should feel really good and beautiful, man. Y'all did some great things for this industry tonight, man. This is what I call evergreen content. We're not doing clickbait shit. This is like
Right.
Nah,
stuff. This
live
is
and
stuff.
direct.
Yeah, this is stuff right here that somebody could catch in 6 months, and they could catch what Rick said. They could catch what Jack said. They could catch what Jay or Ray said, and it's gonna change somebody's way of thinking, y'all. So I'm proud of y'all, man. I can't wait. We got we
Salute.
got we got this new date coming out. Y'all know we do Tuesday nights. Our live podcast comes out every Tuesday,
But
but
our uncut is
we've been doing these one
random.
offs that we call uncut, and they're just random
Random.
dates, but there's specific topics that people need
Smart.
right now. And
That's
so
dope.
we do have this. Thank you. We do have this one that we're getting ready to announce, and we want everybody in here on it because everybody was trying to tiptoe around that topic tonight, and it is going to be flipping the narrative from why don't black barbers attend barber expos to why do black barbers attend expos. And I want to say this before we shut it down. I want to make sure nobody gets our platform confused. If we talk about a topic that's controversial, it's not because we're trying to get some attention. It's because it came to us, and it came to us from somebody that we value, our relationship with, and we know they value this industry. So, with that being said, we want to make sure if we touch on something that draws up negativity or anger or whatever, that we also give the flip side of that. You know what I mean? So Ray was saying it a lot tonight that there are some truths behind some of those things.
I see
But
Rick.
but on the flip side, look at all these people right here that do go to barber battles, and look at all the stuff that we had to bite our tongue on tonight that we done benefited from. So when we do this uncut episode, that's gonna be the chance for us to not bite our tongues.
Facts.
And when I tell you the impact that's gonna make right there,
cause they gonna make me beat them up talking about my friend Jay, bro. We gonna start a barber boxing battle, bro.
Listen.
Nah, but
And that's another thing y'all should feel good about. Jay jumped on here tonight, man, and I don't care how big of a lion that man is. He's a human, and he's poured into this a lot. And I told him, I was like, I don't know why you call me. You know what I mean? He know 50 million people in this industry, but to just vent and try to figure this out, and it let me know this really matters. So for him to get on here tonight and hear 6 of us talking about how what he does impact us in a good way, man, y'all did a great thing for a man tonight, man. So y'all should feel good.
Salute.
I want to say this to you guys, Lion to Mel, real quick.
Thank you, Ray. You said so nice too.
I don't know if there's a lot of other barber podcasts. Maybe you guys might know because you're in the space. If there's one,
there are, but they ain't like this one.
Salute the Barber Movement every Thursday at 5 p.m. You can catch me live.
Okay. But this is just what I wanted to say, right? And I respect every culture. Everybody's contributed and does what they do. Don't matter who started it. We're all here to learn or whatever it may be, right?
For sure.
But damn, where's that? Oh, this is what our culture, like you guys doing this. I don't see nobody else doing this, and it's not an easy thing to do, right? And you guys excelling in it is extremely dope, right? And just something, obviously, we're all in here, most of us are Black, whatever, and you just gotta, I'd be so proud of what we do and what we fight through, right?
Yes,
and then, you guys are a platform for you just to say that Jay called you, right? The biggest person in this barbering industry, and like, well, I guess if you want to say United States, whatever it is, Jay is that pretty much that biggest person to the general population. And for him to reach out to you says a lot about the voice that you guys are have done and what you guys are creating, right? And it just shows what we do and how we capture shit and just how we I wanted to say this earlier. Black folks are more receptive. I'm sorry, Rick. Black folks we're more worldly to everybody than people are worldly to us.
100%.
True.
We can be cool. We cool with the Jewish, the Hispanics. We love the Filipinos. This and that. We grew up with this. We're so open because we have to fight to be that. Some and other people are more defensive because they
That's
didn't.
why the next show we're gonna have you on there. Cause you gonna open that door inside me again.
That boy preaching now.
Yeah.
But it's just just to say, like, you guys are doing something and it's dope and we're seeing it in real time, and it's sometimes hard to measure what we're doing in real time and really see the impact, especially when we're working and flying and getting on flights and coming back home and tired and going to work and doing all this, and then you got to pay bills and then re-up with stuff. So sometimes they don't feel like you're getting or keeping or what you got going on. But shit, everybody here, everybody's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's Jack, I've seen what you've done, and everybody here from the time I've known you guys have seen the growth and everybody here. So the industry's working, period.
It's working.
I want to say this. Go ahead. I want to say this that we actually all fuck with each other, and I hate to cuss, but we do because when I had to get the link out to you guys, I
You
just
text
went
my
to
number.
I just text y'all
Yeah, text me. Yep.
because we that's the beauty of this, and that came from going to Barber Expos and really tapping in with you guys. I remember Ray when we first had you on our podcast is when you was going through what you were going
Yep.
through, and when we had that podcast at that time, we wanted to know if that's something you wanted to talk about. We weren't out trying to get clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted you, and we wanted to know if this is something you want to talk about. We can talk about it. If not, let's talk about
And
what you want to
I
talk about.
talked about it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
you
know what I'm
did.
yeah,
saying? And I talked about it with you guys
But
truthfully as much as I.
he pointed out the intention though. The intention
yeah.
is
We
what he's
wasn't.
saying. Like it's to
Mm,
build with you, not to break you down and not to
Yes,
yeah,
use your situation for
yes,
clickbait is what he's saying. It's
yes.
just
facts.
We
Yeah,
love.
real
you
about
didn't. Y'all
that.
guys
It's the
didn't do
barber love.
no. Yeah, you guys didn't pressure me
It
into
would have been
talking about.
hot. It would have went
You know
viral.
what I'm saying?
and
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
man.
and
Because that. Listen,
I want to say
that,
thank you to you guys too, Lonnie and Lamel. I want to say thank you guys
Lonnie and
because
LaMelo.
It is,
because
man.
no, hey, listen, for everybody that's on here, like it's cool that you guys are doing this though because you guys did travel all day, you did get off a flight, and you still held this going. You know what I mean? So you guys are a voice, and I love you guys,
Yeah,
and I respect you
that's
guys,
what happened when you got a
Lonnie and Lamel.
G6.
This dude. I
It's
haven't
on the
seen my
way.
hey,
wife
It's
all
on
day.
the
She's
way,
been in the house
Trey.
for the past 2 hours.
She's
I just
like,
have not
Lamel,
seen
when
her.
are you coming out of the
Lamel.
room?
Hey, but everybody here, man, I love y'all. Everybody in the comments, man. Hey, go like, follow, subscribe. Barbers Illustrated magazine, man.
yes,
Check
We
us
sir.
got
Hey,
some
out.
big stuff coming, man. Big
Jason.
stuff coming.
I'm reaching out to you and to you, Ray, in the next day or two to give you the date and the time we're gonna
Yes.
have that big one.
Can't
Other
Yeah.
than
wait.
that, guys, don't go nowhere unless you have to. We're gonna see you guys in the back room. We gotta leave this podcast and see you guys on the other side.
Happy
Yep.
Yes,
Tuesday.
sir.
Peace.
Salute the movement.